Jesse's girl. I want Jesse's girl.
Hey everybody, it's DJ Scotty here, and I want to tell you about Raging Vapors. That's right, Raging Vapors is the place to be. If you want to get off that smoke train and you want to stop smelling like cigarettes, you want to live longer for your family, Raging Vapors is the place to go to. Let me tell you something, it's 2019. We do know it's stupid to continue to smoke, right? So get off the smoke train, go to Raging Vapors, 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. They are more than happy and more than qualified to take care of all your needs, and they are the place to be. Hey everybody, DJ Scotty here. I want to talk to you about White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. I'm telling you, they take your auto experience to a whole nother level. You go in there, you make sure you see qualified people that know how to answer your questions. How hard is it to go in there and ask for an 1157 brake light and nobody even know what you're talking about? Come on. You as a consumer should trust who you buy products from, and let me promise you this, White Brothers is the right place to go to. They have 3 locations in Stone Mountain, Forest Park, and here in Conyers. Make sure you check out White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse.
Hey everyone, this is Redneck Steph. Have you heard about Unique Funding? They're in the business to help people get out of those high-interest title ponds. It's sad how many people have been put in this position. I myself have fallen victim to this. If you currently have a title pond and you're not happy with your interest rate, then Unique is who you need. They are paying off high interest rate loans and rewriting theirs at a much lower interest rate. Everyone hates to see someone struggle financially, and losing your car or continue to pay out high interest rate. Unique Funding would like to help coach people financially and help them do better with their money. Once they pay off your loan and are able to rewrite it at a much lower interest rate, your loan will be paid off faster while keeping your payments the same. The staff would like to work with people and listen to their needs. Custom deals can be made to fit almost anyone's pay schedule. Be more than just unique and go see Unique Funding. Let them help you help yourself.
Today's show is sponsored by Copy Central. That's right, Copy Central, more than just a copy store, more than just a place to get your dang things faxed. Check them out. Copy Central does raps, letter, and signs. They do so much more. That's right, go check out Copy Central. Today's show is sponsored by Copy Central.
This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this personally, then personally I suggest you find something else to do with your time.
May I have your attention, please? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Daryl.
What's up, little?
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's no oops.
Lovely people. That's what you are. Lovely peoples.
Peeps.
Lovely peoples. That's what you are.
That's not what you were calling me a while ago.
Hey, listen here, fracker.
Yeah.
You know, I took a picture because I was going to show y'all because I got a new phone. And as I was setting everything up and setting my account up on it, the very first question it asks is, I identify as, and then it has
Well, we already
female.
know the answer to that.
What?
Yes, it said that on my new phone. I identify as, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
I'm sick of it.
That's-
You know how to fix your gender confusion? Look for a penis. Look for a penis. If you have that, you're not a girl. You ain't a man, but you ain't a girl either. You're just a boy.
What about if they have a penis but not testicles?
Well, it
They're
depends.
fake.
Then you sign in as Jamie Lee Curtis.
And
She
they're-
had both.
Huh?
She had both.
She didn't have testes. She had a penis and a
vagina.
hole.
Vagina.
So does
That's so
Caitlin still
nasty.
have?
And I'm talking about the vagina. Yeah, Caitlin's a testicle toter.
Still.
Excuse me. He still has a weenus and testes. He is still a
boobies.
testicle toter. Well, anybody can get a set of boobies.
Oh, I know that.
I mean, look at them.
Those are easy to get.
Daryl says she's a saltine, not a cracker. I'm a
Just say it.
saltine American.
I'm just tired of all the friggin' I'm this, I'm that. Well, we know what you is, but you should just go ahead and make up your mind.
Bobby says, I'm a giraffe today. What bathroom do I use? Just don't go to Atlanta.
And if you're a lesbian, you're a lesbian. You're not, I identify as a boy and I like women. No, you're a lesbian.
I never understood that.
Y'all
either.
didn't want all these labels, but yet now y'all are labeling yourselves with like 14 labels. Let your Common Core math do your labeling for you.
What? Becky says some states say if you remove your boobs, you're males. That's how the guy had 2 babies. What? No.
Well, if I remove my mail from the mailbox as an empty mailbox, there's your mail. There you go. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's stupid. How y'all doing? Anybody got any WTFs? Let's talk.
Oh, dear Lord, yes.
That Daryl weirdo sent me a friggin' friend's request. Do I need to worry about him?
Nah. He's pretty harmless.
Jeff says he's a lesbian, but
I didn't
that's
say
because
all.
he's hung like one.
Oh.
And he likes a strap
Now he's
on.
got a bare chest like one.
It's always kind of been that way. He's always had as much hair as a lesbian.
Ooh.
Oh.
How y'all doing?
We're on YouTube as well as Facebook Live.
Yes.
Today.
We're
We're going to start doing that.
Okay,
from now on.
JJ, I'm bi with everything that's bi and a girl.
Okay.
Well, just because you're buying it at the truck stop, JJ, doesn't make you bi.
I don't buy it.
I mean, Stephanie sells it, but does that make her sales fantastic? Or I mean, how do you do that? Sell sexual? Is that even possible? Or does that just make you a hooker?
What?
See, everybody wants a damn definition. You know, I'm not a flying J, I'm a pilot. What the hell? I mean, hey, everybody. Let's just label ourselves. Here's you an effing trophy. Just label yourself. You're a just for funner. Here's your effing trophy. And you know what? Her pom-poms are out, so it's going to hurt when you shove it right up your rectum.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just saying, take this and shove it. Makes me want, where's that song? Stephanie, I swear to God, I'm going to keep you on mute. I'm just going to start unmuting you when it's time to talk.
Okay.
So what else we got going on? Anybody? Any
yeah.
WTFs?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
4 o'clock this morning. Rolled over, kind of awake, getting ready to doze back off. Hear a weird noise. Kind of like
walking, barefooted through a flooded carpet
almost
bathroom.
like chewing or something. I don't know. And Bill says, "What the hell was that?" And I said, "Charlie, are you in my room?" That's the wiener dog. Get out of here. Go get in bed. Get still for just a few seconds. And as Bill's saying it, I smell it. He said, "Did he crap in this room?"
Oh, no. Did he?
So I'll roll over real quick and hit the remote to turn the light on. I'll look before I step out of the bed, make sure there's no piles, on my side of the bed. Bill jumps up, doesn't really look. We have a cedar chest at the end of the foot of the bed, and he steps right in a big old mushy pile of crap.
Ooh, gotta love them dogs.
He said, "Yes, he did." So he goes straight to the bathroom and clean his foot off.
Yeah, just straight to the toilet and hit flush. I've done that.
I open the bedroom door, and there's another
And there's nothing
pile.
worse when it squishes right between your toes.
Oh, no, this got him on
and
the
it,
heel.
And it comes right up between your toes and looks like Play-Doh.
And this was
that's
mushy.
nasty.
And it mushrooms because it goes up and then it rolls over like an umbrella would.
And it stunk to high
hell
heaven.
to the
Oh,
yeah,
my
it
God.
did.
So I open the bedroom door, and there's another pile of mush.
His tummy was upset.
Then there's like 3 or 4 turtles.
That's what happens when you lick your own ass.
Yeah. Well, he eats his own crap.
Oh, my Lord.
So it looks like he was trying to go to the bathroom as he's coming to the bedroom to tell us he needed to go out because he's at the back door when I open the door. So Bill's in there cleaning his foot off, and I'm in the meantime having to get a roll of toilet paper to clean up all the crap, and then get paper towels to get the crap that he squished into the carpet, and then the scrub brush and the spray and
All this
another
at
wet
4 in the
towel.
morning.
Yes. Bill wipes his foot off, gets it cleaned off in the shower, and gets back to bed. While I'm still having to clean the crap up, get the dog back in. Spray everything because the smell is still hanging in the bedroom, even with the fan on and everything.
Yeah, I can't stand that when it lingers Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then he goes straight to his pen because he knows he's in trouble once he comes in from going outside.
Yeah. Don't you love that when they know they did something wrong and they look at you like,
Oh, he knew. He went straight to the back door. So, yeah. Then I'm trying to go back to sleep for, another hour, maybe. Just as I'm dozing off again, hey, it's time to wake up. Yay.
Yeah.
So there, that was my WTF. Dog crap at 4 a.m.
Jacob's.
I can't stay in my dog. My dog will be, if she's in the bed, she's compulsive. So if she starts licking her foot, she doesn't stop.
See whenever she gets
And
that
then
far.
her tongue goes not just on her foot, it goes on the bed. And she'll
Yeah.
keep licking until slobber is rolling. It's already
Then
wet.
she'll have a big old spot like
Right,
this on the
right. Because
bed.
her foot's already wet, the bed's gonna be wet, but then the slobber from her foot's gonna roll down the bed, and she just keeps.
I can't stand that.
And this will go on
And
for an
yeah, you hear
hour,
it.
and then I accidentally kick her in her head.
Yeah,
You
I couldn't-
accidentally kick her in the head.
Well, because I had the lights off, I just throw my foot out, and whatever gets hit gets hit. But she'll do that too. She'll get finished eating and walk up to the couch and just sit there in front of Crystal and go.
his drool's coming out with them old jaws.
And Crystal's like, "Get away from me! That is so annoying." So look, Daryl said, "I am trisexual. I'll try anything once as long as it's not a guy." Well, then that means it's not really trisexual now, is it?
Because that's not anything.
Jacob said he nearly sprayed his coffee at the Play-Doh. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
And it
good.
stunk. Oh my God. His stomach was messed up.
Yeah.
It was
Anytime
just-
it looks like Brunswick stew, you got an issue.
And Fawn says, "Thank God my dog is so little. He poops Tootsie Rolls."
That's why I tell everybody to use Pro Plan because they'll poop a Snicker bar. And in your case, it would be a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
But Pro Plan's great at that. I mean, it is great at that.
Yeah, that's about the only thing that Buttercup can eat because she's always No, the Pro Plan. She's always had stomach issues, even as a puppy. There was just,
You know they make a Pro Plan now for dogs with sensitive stomachs.
No, didn't
Charlie
know that
eats,
because we were getting her the brand like what you gave us that time. We were
Yep.
getting her that
Yeah,
because
but
that
now,
worked
but now
so
you
good.
literally go in there and can get one for sensitive stomachs. It's actually a pretty good idea, and it's like me. I now have a 2-year-old and a puppy, and
Everybody's eating the same.
the food that I get is for all ages. So I know that it's the energy, sports, healthy. It's got everything in it. So it's great. That's just one bag now instead of having to worry about 2. But anyways, what's going on, America? Any good things out there happening? Did you got the YouTube open?
Yeah.
Okay, because that way we got somebody over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just me and her there.
Yeah, that's
Just you and her. I shared it. I shared
it too.
just
Maybe,
to let people know. I mean, I haven't even checked the sound over there, but I guess it's good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, tonight's the night, Tina.
I know. I'm so excited.
Nice tonight. What?
Brady's over there. Good morning, Brady. Tonight the yeah.
American Horror
I'm so
Story.
glad you're telling me, Steph.
1984.
Oh man, that commercial keeps playing, and Crystal just keeps singing from the kitchen because whatever the beach scene is, there's a song that
yeah.
keeps playing.
Yeah.
One summer never ends.
Yep, that's
Yes. I can't wait. Okay. Yeah. Get a little excited.
And Brady said the sound is great in YouTube.
it. Oh, good. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I wish this camera did both, and I'm probably going to go that route. Right now, I got 2 cameras, 2 different feeds. Everything seems to be doing great. I'm okay with it. If you okay with it,
Ashley
I'm
says
okay with
she
it.
can't
The problem
wait.
is I'm looking at I'm looking at 2 different cameras that are kind of in 2 different spots, so you catch yourself not facing the YouTube camera while you're facing that camera. And how y'all doing? There you go. That's all there is to
What
it.
did I do?
But
I
if
hate
it
this
keeps
tablet.
on, I'll have to put. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Doggone it. Okay. I did something and I dropped my YouTube.
Well, congratulations, Tina.
I'm trying. It's this tablet.
How about this? Anybody got anything? If you got anything this morning, call us. And I'm not talking about Jeff. He's at the hospital. He might have chlamydia or something. I don't need to know about that. But Anybody got any important stuff, man? Let's hear about it.
Ashley did her hair black last night.
Good or bad?
I like it. Looks good.
Okay.
Well, and she says, I'm feeling goth again. I said, oh, Lord. Yeah, back in the day, she went goth. It
Oh,
was like
really?
black, like your fuzzy thing black.
How you know what my fuzzy thing looks like?
Uh,
Rich Archer's
I
is
don't know about your
more
damn
of a
ball.
silver fox, isn't he?
I don't want to think about it.
That
I
look on
don't
her
want to
face.
think about it.
Bobby says, well, since everything is running good, might
Yeah.
need to do an update to mess it up again. No.
All right, why won't it let me
Quit
chat?
saying that. Hello, Jeff Matthias.
What's happening? And by the way, it was gonorrhea, not chlamydia.
Okay.
Still gotta go back
Thanks for the STD clarification.
Still got to go back for that mammogram.
This just in. STD moments with Jeff Matthias.
I'm actually at work now, so they let me out yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So I
Did
take
they
it-
really let you out, or did you escape?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, well, or did they let you
they-
out or did they throw you out? There is a difference.
They threw me out. They got tired of all my one-liners.
Oh, my
Oh, God.
Jesus. Mr. Matthias, you're going to have to quit trying to touch my butt.
Ew.
And then
there's
Jeff's
some,
response is, dude, just let me.
Or it's so pretty.
Dude, just let me touch it once. Pretend I'm John Travolta and you're giving me a massage.
No, there's 3 nurses there. There's some very
Daryl,
pretty
Larry,
nurses
Daryl. 3 nurses?
there.
Okay.
Girls didn't look bad either.
Mr. Matthias, do you want me to help shave your face? Yeah, dude, I want to use the same razor you used on yourself.
So they figure out what was wrong with you? I mean, we could have told them what was wrong
Oh,
with you.
hell
but-
no. We've never quite figured it out either.
Oh, yeah, that
And
is
that's
true.
why I told them, I was like, save the money. You know, I can tell you what's wrong with me.
His paperwork says
It ain't nothing to
excessive
do with my
force
chest,
of
it's all in my
Robitussin.
head.
And the problem is
Nah.
the excessive use of Robitussin, it wasn't because he was drinking it, it was because he was doing an enema.
Shooting it straight in the veins, bro.
Oh, yeah. I would say shooting it somewhere.
I mean, all the tests they ran, they said I'm actually extremely healthy for my age. But they did a echo sound, which it's like a sonogram of your heart,
Mhm.
and
Yep.
they also listen to the blood flow. And the right side of my heart is extremely weak, and it's not pumping the blood into the left side as quick as it should. So that's a
Is that
pressure
from-
that I'm feeling.
Is that from cholesterol, veins?
They
Poor
never
diet.
really said there's still actually my diet's not that bad. Partially from smoking, partially age,
Mm-hmm.
but they're going to do a little more research, go through the tests again, and
Mm-hmm.
do a little more thorough reading. I got to follow up beginning of October. They put me on Lipitor and
Yep, that's what I was on.
nitroglycerin tablets and 2 other meds.
Yep.
So,
Lipitor, then you definitely have some cholesterol issues.
Yep.
and that's what they were thinking, which is crazy because I don't do a ton of butter. I try and stay
It's
away from
not,
all that
it,
stuff.
yeah.
Fried stuff.
It's not, well, and no, listen, depending on your triglycerides, it ain't even fried stuff. Because I thought that's what my problem was. I went in there and went, okay, so I know I've been on this wing kick lately and all the greasy stuff, and I've never been a person to eat greasy stuff. And all of a sudden I got on this lemon pepper wing kick, and he said, that's not what it is. It was all the sugars.
Yeah, that too.
Wasn't nothing to do with
Yeah, I don't-
grease. Believe it or not, you would automatically want to go, it's the greasy food. It's the butter. I don't eat butter. I don't eat a lot of greasy food anyways because my body just doesn't like grease. But I was on this lemon pepper wing kick.
Yeah.
And I literally thought that had to be it. And he said, nope, it's all them effing Little Debbie snack cakes, you a-hole.
Yep.
Okay.
But you automatically think grease because everybody says that, but that's a stereotype kind of thing. And I wasn't trying to tell you you're wrong, but I'm just saying that's what everybody automatically thinks. I thought
That's
that.
what I would have thought. Yeah.
I thought it too. And he said that is not it. He told me, my doctor said, You can eat as many wings as you want. Don't eat no Little Debbie's. And I'm like, woo
And you ate that every day in the
I said,
morning.
you just gave me permission. I did. I ate that Little Debbie every day. And I said, I am not going to have death by Little Debbie unless she's a hooker and like an S&M outfit. And
No.
Daryl says chicken is good for you.
So, yeah,
Yeah, I
dude,
don't
you got to
I
watch.
don't do a ton of sugar, so
Yeah, but it's not just sugars. It's
I don't.
go do
don't eat
get your wife to research. It's breads. It's if you eat too much bread, eat too much
Alcohol
pizza,
turns into sugar.
and then there's
The booze.
the alcohol, and
And that's
alcohol
that's not
doesn't
what
turn into sugar. Sugar turns into alcohol, and that's what people don't realize. Alcohol is sugar.
So instead of drinking the beer, I should eat Little Debbie's.
No,
No,
don't do
neither
any of
one.
it.
Missing the point.
That's
Killing me, Smalls.
Hey, no, your eating habits is killing you. Welcome to the I got to get my shit straight club.
Yeah, I do. I mean, there's a ton of stuff I need to start doing better.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl said it.
But definitely put a fright in me, and
Yeah.
going to change a lot of shit now.
Yep, you got to, because if not, you're going to die. Look, reach out to Brett. Brett is the king of telling you what to do. Gatorade, sweet tea, alcohol, Robitussin all have sugar in them.
Yeah, Robitussin, definitely. Got a ton of it.
Mm-hmm. And that's the problem, is a lot of people don't think about it. Like me being hypoglycemic, I learned real fast purely by accident. Purely by accident. A girl I was dating, we're down at Bike Week. We saw this little bitty daiquiri hut with a deck on it and two picnic tables, and it was right between all the big bars, so we could see all the motorcycles we want. We could see all the cruising we want. So she gets a 32-ounce daiquiri, we kill it. She gets a second 32 daiquiri, we kill it. She gets herself a third one because I'm driving, so I'm trying not to drink all of it. But then she was hypoglycemic too. So the next morning, we both wake up in complete yuck. Wasn't hungover. Wasn't an alcohol hangover. Our sugar was so friggin' high that we almost went into diabetic shock. And she literally was borderline. Like I was just sick. She actually was messed up. And it didn't. And of course, then when you start making phone calls, they're like, alcohol is sugar. Daiquiris is sugar. Think of how much sugar you consumed while sitting there. And I'm like, oh. And they're like, and you're at the beach, and you're dehydrated. Oh.
Yep. One or the
That's
other.
all those things you got to think about. Congratulations.
All right,
Welcome to
brother.
the club.
You old fart.
I'm at work.
Yeah, man.
But,
See you
how
later.
You like that Superman video?
Oh, no. What video?
What Superman
I
video?
texted you a video. You probably didn't watch it.
When?
Saturday I think it was.
Oh, yeah, he
geez. You
ignored
sent
it
it to me in a text message?
Yeah.
All right, let me go scroll back.
I was trying to post it, but of course because of the song playing in the background, it won't ever post.
Well, I don't have it. Did you send it to me in Facebook or my phone?
Your phone.
I don't have it.
Well,
I'm showing Tina right now. I literally don't have it. The last thing I got was Monday, September 9th with your hair looking all weird at some restaurant.
I'll have to do it again then.
Yep.
But it was we went to Senor Frogs. in
Ooh,
Bahamas.
you. Oh, yeah, I do have a video. I have a video here. Yeah, but it wasn't Saturday, but I get your point. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Love you. Have a good day.
Yeah,
I'll
bro.
watch it.
Alrighty, y'all have a good one.
All right, bye.
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 I was looking for Superman. Apparently it's a picture of a bar. I have to go back and watch it. I'm sorry,
I
Jeff.
know. I saw a sombrero.
So anyways, we got to hit a commercial. Don't go nowhere, everybody. It's Just Fun in the Morning. We'll be right back. Have you ever heard of Brian Linkus? That's right. He's a new broker agency for insurance. One call. That's all you have to make. One quote. Let them do the work for you. Who wants to keep calling insurance company after insurance company, getting so aggravated with what they're telling you? All you have to do is call and make one phone call to these cats. They will look it up. They will do all the work for you. They call all these other insurance companies. They get you all these amazing quotes. One call. That's all you have to do. So let's see. One phone call one day, and I don't have to get aggravated. That's a win. Call the Brian Linkus Agency. You can look them up at LoganvilleInsurance.com. It's a game changer.
because I'm a dog doesn't mean I don't deserve to be pampered every once in a while, too.
What's wrong, Charlie? Why do you seem so sad?
I wish he'd take me to Pampered Puppy, where I'd be groomed in a gentle, caring, safe, and stress-free environment.
I know what'll cheer you up, boy. I'm taking you to Pampered Puppy.
That'll put some spark back in my bark.
The Pampered Puppy, the best full-service doggy day spa and conyers. Online at pamperedpuppyinc.com.
Do you do your own taxes? Let's get real, everybody. Call Rapid Tax Service. They do income tax, payroll, account services. Look, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not going to even try to work on my car. So if you're not qualified to do that job, why take that chance? I mean, come on, let's get real. Taxes are taxes. I don't know what they're doing. You don't know what they're doing. Call Rapid Tax Service. Don't play around. Income tax, payroll, account services. Rapid Tax Service is the way to go. So call 678-658-8601. They're located right there on Pay Street in Covington.
Today's show is sponsored by Copy Central. That's right, Copy Central, more than just a copy store, more than just a place to get your dang things faxed. Check them out. Copy Central does raps, letter, and signs. They do so much more. That's right, go check out Copy Central. Today's show is sponsored by Copy Central.
This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious. Don't be a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you take any of this
Nasty
personally,
ass.
It would've been so much better
personally,
if
I
you'd been
suggest
eating
you
fucker.
find something else to do with your time.
Ah, that was nasty. All right, we're back. Tina's nasty earth. I'm about ready to throat punch her. I'm right in the middle of taking a bite of this nice strawberry pastry.
Daryl, I just showed him your toe.
It's about as big as a friggin' big toe, and I just bit into it. It just landed like right on my tongue, and she's like, "Look at this," and I'm like, "Why did you?" Like, I can talk about doo-doo going through a coffee filter and straining it to get drinkable water, and it doesn't gross me out. I can be eating and see horror on TV, it doesn't gross me out. But if I'm sitting here eating and I look at somebody I know, even though I don't really know you, but I'm looking at your bleeding ass toe, I'm like, oh man, that's gotta hurt. And then I'm like, blah,
Yeah,
nasty.
Daryl messed up his
fucker.
toe Friday working out in the yard or something like that, and he broke his big toe, and it's all looks like a big old blood
I don't wanna
blister
see it
on
again.
It's all bloody and nasty looking.
Yeah, what the hell did you do, Daryl?
He said he was just working in the yard. I don't know what the heck he did.
Looks like you.
Yeah, it looks.
That's
good.
what
with
happens
a
when you
weed
shove
whacker
your
or something.
foot up somebody's ass.
That's a tight ass.
All right, Tesla. Well, it was tight once. Tesla says, I'm a diabetic, and I learned real fast that protein, healthy foods, complex carbs, and people need to go research what complex carbohydrates are because a lot of people don't realize what they are my friends. I used to watch, when I used to work out back when me and Jeff had a house, we used to watch Lee Haney. We actually met Lee Haney's brother one time at the Checker, and he's just as big. And Lee Haney at the time was Mr. Olympia. But he would say, you eat everybody's telling you stay away from carbs. And he's like, complex carbohydrates are your friends. Potatoes, pastas, stuff that take a long time to break down, give you energy throughout the day, whereas a freaking candy bar is, just a shot. It doesn't help. It just stays real.
White bread.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people that do the marathons, they'll have a pasta meal like the night before, so they have all the energy from it.
And now my wife buys all these really cool, as close to healthy as you can get.
I like fruit and cereal bars.
Yes.
Yes, those things are good.
Looks like
Yeah,
a toe.
I'm kind of worried. We don't really do that much pasta anymore. I mean, once in a while I'll do like the chicken fettuccine Alfredo,
Ooh, yeah.
but like instead of making spaghetti noodles, I use the spaghetti squash.
Is that good?
It is really good. And Bill's a picky. He says he would rather have it than the pasta from now on.
I say get with my wife. My wife bought some whole wheat pasta, and it was friggin' awesome. And all these other people are like, I don't like it. I'm like, dude, if your sauce is good, you love. I still like the whole wheat pasta anyways.
Yeah. We tried the whole wheat pasta, and it was too bland. It didn't taste right to me and Travis.
You got sauce on it. It's all right.
But when you I've tried to explain it to people who have smoked. The only way I can make it make sense, when you stop eating all these sugar things that are all sweetened with sugar or artificial sweeteners, your taste buds change. Like salsa tastes better than it's friggin' ever tasted. I've gone to restaurants now and had salsa that I used to think was horrible.
Yeah.
Trying to keep from cussing. And it now tastes pretty good. It's because my taste buds are not just oversensitive for sweet stuff. So if you cut all this stuff out, man, your food's gonna taste better. And I guess it makes sense if you're a smoker, but if you're not, maybe you won't get it. But
Well, we were smoking at the time that we tried the wheat.
well, there's your answer, Durr. Have you cut out all the other sweets?
Yeah, we cut them out when
Then
they told
try
me that
'em.
I was
I know, but that's what I'm getting
diabetic.
at.
That's
So-
why we tried the wheat noodles.
But you
because-
were still smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, here's another trick. When I go eat sushi, I don't drink Sprite. I drink water. I want to taste my food. When I go to all these restaurants, I drink as watered down Sprite as I can possibly get because I want to taste my food. I don't want to.
I don't like Sprite out. It's something about the combination on their machines or something like that. It just tastes.
It's just I would rather
don't
drink
like it.
water and taste my food.
Yeah.
And that's the problem is when you're always trying to sweeten your taste buds, then everything's going to taste bland. I mean, that's just how it is. And if you got that big of a problem with it, put some Sweet Baby Ray on it. That makes everything
oh my
taste
God.
good. I'm just
You put
saying.
Sweet Baby Ray on a salad. I'm not even kidding.
What's the difference of getting a Mexican
Yeah.
salad
Well, you got meat and stuff.
with salsa?
Oh, baby, she lost her TV.
That's just weird.
What? That's crazy.
I like going to the restaurants that have the two different kinds of salsa. You know, got the red salsa.
Yeah,
got
and the brown.
Yeah, the brown is good.
Travis likes the brown. I don't. To me, it's too oniony, but I don't like onions. So
what is it? Dos Amigos. That's the Mexican restaurant up there in Madison, and it's not real chunky. I don't. I mean, I don't really. I'll eat it, but I don't like a lot of big chunks in my salsa. I like it kind of not big chunks.
yeah,
And so they have the two different kinds of salsa, and it's really good.
I always take the.
Did the TV just die? Scotty has the TV set up over here with for Ashley to watch cartoons in the morning with her headphones, and all of a sudden the TV just went black right in the middle
Wow.
of Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, it just died.
That sucks.
That's crazy. But when we go to Mexican, I like to get a bowl of the beef dip, which it's just
Yes,
the cheese dip with
the meat.
with meat in it.
Yep.
Some have it, some don't. And I'll take the salsa. I like the red salsa, and I'll mix them together, and it's really good like that.
Yeah, now I'll do that.
Scotty or Brett said, "Yeah, no thanks, Scotty. 16 grams of sugar per 2 tablespoons of Sweet Baby Ray's."
Yeah,
Wow, didn't know that.
lots of sugar. Lots of sugar. That's why it's so good.
Yeah.
Excuse you.
Daryl says cheese dip with what is that? Chorizo is awesome. What is that?
Chorizo.
Yeah, what is?
That's kind of like the salsa.
Oh,
It's not thin. It's just like the chunky, like the onions and the tomatoes. All right, what does
oh.
Bobby say? My TV in the bedroom won't turn on.
As for years, the light comes on, but nothing happens. Love these new TVs that last 3 years tops.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought. Daryl says it's the Mexican sausage. That's
Gotcha.
what I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. My dad gets that, and he cooks that in everything. Anything and everything that he possibly can.
Yeah, the way they make TVs now, they're not meant for you to fix. Just
Well,
like laptops, really.
Yeah. Well, Scotty fixed that one. Don't know what happened, but Scotty got it fixed.
I don't know.
either.
That was
It
weird.
went out.
I changed the HDMI input. But that happened one time when it was hanging on the wall in our bedroom. It started acting stupid on one of the HDMI inputs, so I just changed it.
And Bobby says anything Mexican food is amazing. Yes.
Yeah,
it
pretty
is.
much.
Yes. Man, let me tell you, my wife has learned to make huevos rancheros at home.
Yeah.
So I went to the Mexican restaurant in Social Circle. Dondra asked me about Mammy's.
Willie's.
We'll talk about Mammy's in just a second. But we went to the Social Circle one. I said, I want huevos rancheros. It showed up, and I looked at it and went, this is nowhere near what I ordered. It was over easy, but it had a lot of really watery type sauce over it instead of a normal thick sauce.
Oh, yeah.
But it had chunks of steak on it too. So when I mixed it all up, holy cannoli. It was freaking awesome.
And how do you? Never mind.
Awesome. But it's different. You know, like the thing is I go to the same Mexican restaurant, I get the same huevos rancheros because I know it's the best I've had.
Yeah.
But this is good because it's different. It gives me a different version of huevos. It's not that it's bad, it's just different because it's made with different sauce. It's made with meat where, you know. So what are you fixing to go? How do you eat eggs with salsa?
Yeah.
No, a lot of people do that.
Okay, what was the question then?
I was like, how do you stay stopped up with all the crap that you eat?
I just do. It's called surgery and nerve damage.
Yeah, there was some Mexican restaurant. I can't think of the name of it, but it was in Augusta where Travis was doing a lot of work, and it was like a soup, but it was like a Texas style soup because it had the chicken, it had the steak and the shrimp and all that in it, and it was actually more. It was a soup. They sold it as a soup, but it was
more like a stew.
dip.
Oh, a dip.
Yeah, because it was thick with the white cheese.
Well, that I'll make stuff like that. Like it's in the crock pots. We call it the chicken stuff. I don't even remember what the name of it was. You put a couple. I think it's like 2 or 3 chicken breasts in the crock pot with a can of Rotel.
Yeah.
And a can of black beans drained and rinsed. A can of corn drained. And then I always put in like a half a jar of salsa in it too. And then you put it all in a crock pot and let it go for about 6 hours. And then when it's done, you just shred up the chicken.
Yeah.
And you add a block of cream cheese and let it go for another 30 minutes or so till the cream cheese gets all melted and you mix it all in. Yeah. Just to eat it on, with rice or something like that. We just put it in a bowl and eat it with some chips.
Yeah, I make a dip kind of. My friend that taught me how to cook it, she called it fish dip, and you can use either sausage or ground beef, and then cheese like Velveeta cheese, and the can of Rotellis.
Mm-hmm. Rotel.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's good.
Yes.
We make meals out of it sometimes.
Yes, Phil and I do that.
So Daryl says, Tina, if he likes pizza, you need to take him to Macon to Ingleside Village Pizza, the place we took you and Bill to.
Oh, yeah, that place was good.
And Dondra says, I like Willie's, plus it's super close to the house.
Oh, yeah, Willie's is the one that's in Social Circle, right there on the strip, the one that that Scotty was just talking about going to.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What?
Bobby says, Taco Bell stuff you buy at store does not taste like the stuff you get free from Taco Bell, or is it just me?
I don't know what kind of stuff.
I don't know how you're getting stuff free at Taco Bell.
I don't know.
Yeah, who you hooked up with? The girl in the back room?
Shoot, the last time we went to Taco Bell for the 3 of us, me, Travis, and Ashley, to eat, it was damn near $40.
What?
At Taco Bell.
Damn, did you get a beer with that too?
Yeah,
Right?
it was a 40. Well, let me get that 40.
40 for 40.
That's right. So let me say this, just to pick a scab. So you paid more for Taco Bell than I did to TV.
Shut up, you asshat.
Stephanie, so I keep telling Stephanie what she needs to do to get her bill down. She said her bill was $300-something.
For TV?
Yep.
Yes. Well, TV, internet, and home
yeah.
phone.
Well,
I pay $400.
your phone, how much you paying for your phone every month?
I think it's like $16.
I was going to say, because if you don't tell them to drop your phone and say, I don't use, because what a lot of people don't know is they'll try to charge you $30 a month for your phone.
Yeah.
But then if you say, I don't use my phone, right, that it's just for my alarm, your bill gets cut in half and they charge you by the minutes. So they basically say, if you only use it X number of minutes, it's cheaper.
Yeah, the only
It's stupid, but you
We
can
still-
you can get your home phone cut in half if you don't use it a lot.
Well, that wouldn't work where we're at
Why?
because
you use it a lot.
anything outside the area code is toll charge, like
Oh,
long
shoot.
distance. So we have to have that landline anyway.
Well, we don't use it. I mean, it's for emergency. Like if someone in our family needs to get a hold of us and we're not answering our cell phones, they have it. And most of the calls that come in, we just let it go straight to voicemail or the answering machine because it's telemarketers.
Yeah, we keep ours. Last year we thought about and talked about getting rid of it, and then that's when we had lost the fiber optic line got cut to Jasper County, and we lost all.
I love you, Danny.
So
I just had to go hit some love on his post there. Read that,
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, so Danny says the #1 morning show on Facebook. If it were at night, it would be #1. Some folks started their shows after watching just for fun. What a
Wannabes. We used to do a
wannabes.
night show. It's before Facebook Live, and we did stream it on live stream. A lot of people are just effing dumb and don't realize I've been doing this 9 years. Like I can go unlock some videos that are on YouTube of when we were live streaming when I first started. There is a paddle. My wife's getting her ass smacked in the. I mean, like we paddled my wife over a leather chair.
okie dokie.
Yeah, we did all sorts of crazy stuff live. That's way before Facebook Live. People can say whatever they want. They can call me cocky. They can say whatever I want, but I've damn been innovative and been doing everything before everybody else. When all these people are riding around videoing their cars, just remember I was doing that as soon as you could do that.
yeah.
I'm talking, I had a fucking flip phone and was doing it, and I just F-bombed.
Yes, you did.
Like I was doing it before anybody, and I never get credit for it, but boy, if everybody else don't do it. And
then they want to say that you're a
and let me
wannabe.
be clear. This is no disrespect to my boy Keith, because there's some people that are trying to make me and him battle each other. And I got news for you. Homie falls under my umbrella. I protect him. You come at him, you come at me. There ain't no beef between me and Keith. I'm about disgusted with the people trying to do that. But Danny, I love you for typing it, because you know what? That means you see it, you recognize it, you understand it. If everybody else would get off their high horse, they'd see it, recognize it, and understand it. That's why my soon-to-be business partner is wanting to partner up with me, because he says, your brain works faster than anybody's and you got all these damn ideas. I need you to understand, Stephanie has caught radio stations stealing my stuff.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Rich has caught radio stations. I was already telling people that Big Radio was stealing my stuff, and nobody wanted to see it. Stephanie caught the Bull doing it. Rich has caught a couple of talk radios up in the high numbers doing it. Lou's caught them doing it. We've caught this over the years. So people can say whatever they want. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. And if anything, all I'm doing is going to the next level. So thank you, Danny. I appreciate that.
Yeah, buddy.
Boom. Had to drop the mic on that one, but we don't drop my mics. That shit costs too much.
Yeah, it does. So Bobby says
I'm going to get a disposable mic just to be able to go,
Just so you can drop it.
just so I can drop it.
drop it. Bobby says you're getting ganked if you're paying for fire packets at your Taco Bell.
Well, you didn't say what you were getting.
Yeah,
You just said that stuff.
Fire in the hole.
You didn't say sauce.
I've never bought their. I've bought their seasoning, their Taco Bell seasoning.
Yes.
But anything else, I haven't bought in the store. I don't know what their sauces are. I don't know.
Don't know.
We get so many.
Never tried it.
How you not know?
You know to buy it for.
We get so many of them that we have this container in the refrigerator.
Y'all just grab a handful when y'all go this time.
Travis does, yes. he'll get some
Phil's
mild.
grandfather, Pop, used to do that all the time. Pop had one of the, you know how you usually have your vegetables and your fruit in your crisper
Yes.
drawers? Pop, half of one of the crisper drawers was nothing but jelly packets, ketchup packets,
Yeah.
mustard mayonnaise
Sauces.
packets. Well, he didn't eat salsa, but yeah, all
I
that
mean,
stuff.
sauces like
The little
barbecue sauces and stuff like
the little
that.
butter packets. Pop would just grab handfuls and put them in his pocket, and then he'd come home and put them in the crisper drawer.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Pop was funny.
We actually have it's what you put the eggs in. It's the tray that you put
Yeah.
the eggs in. That's what we have, and it's full of Chinese.
Oh,
the
yeah, like the
Chinese
duck sauce
yeah,
and
and the soy
Every,
sauce.
every time we clean the refrigerator out, we throw away like 14 packets of ketchup because I don't throw the ketchups away because let me tell you, the days that I don't have ketchup, I'm like, ooh, I got like 3 packs.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like putting the napkins in your dash box.
Yes, or in,
Oh, dude, let me tell you,
Ashley's book bag.
anytime I go to McDonald's, I look like I am a thief. I am rolling up. I admit it. McDonald's, sue me.
Yep.
I am rolling
Yeah.
that stuff up and putting it all up in my pockets.
yeah, I'll even take some extra straws and
Every
the
time I do,
napkins.
Zalia drop stuff.
Well, there's been times where we've been out places and we've forgotten a cup for Ashley, so we get her a bottled drink and we got to put a straw in it. So
Yeah.
I keep a bunch of straws in the glove box for that reason. And Jeff H says I do that with Arby's sauce. We were out of barbecue sauce the other night, and
Arby's.
Travis made some chicken, and I found the Arby's sauce, and I tried the Arby's sauce on the chicken, and it was actually pretty good.
Well, I bet. Arby's is awesome.
And Danny,
It's
it's a few
bomb.
people, I was just going to respond to him. I didn't want to read it out loud because I don't want to diss nobody. But yeah, there's a lot of people that have tried to watch it and they don't get the humor. But then a lot of people do. I call it the modern day hee-haw. That you just, it just touches certain people's humor and certain people it doesn't. But that's the same with my show. Some people like my show, some people hate my show, and some people just hate that I'm successful at what I do. Like, I find it funny that the people who hate me are still listening because, see, they don't want to watch it on Facebook while it's live because they don't want me to see they're watching and they don't want me to call them out like, I see you.
Yeah, I saw you watching.
But I know their lower tabbed up ass is listening from the app. And what I can say to you
Well,
is,
with that
suck
coffee.
it. I know all these damn peel heads think what they want to think. And I'll tell you what's so funny. So we know I got a huge following with the police. We know I do. We know I got a huge following with mechanics and firemen, and we all know this. But did y'all know, and this especially for you, I want to make sure you hear me say this. Do y'all know I got a huge following with convicts?
Well, I'm not surprised.
That friends of mine that have got locked up, and jail workers have said, do you know that all the thugs in the jail love you? And I'm like, really? I'm like, that's kind of interesting when I'm so cut and dry about if you do the crime, do the time. And they understand, they get caught, they do the time. But they also understand that whether I support the police or not, I don't support a bad cop. If I know something's going down, I'm going after the bad cop, just like the person who broke in somebody's house. And they respect that because they know if they're getting mistreated in the jail, because I've already sent the NAACP into Rockdale County twice. Don't think I won't, but that's what they respect about me. So people can say whatever they want, but when it comes to speaking for the people, I'm kind of the only thing you got left. Period. Because other people will say they're going to go out and do stuff. I loaded a bus and we went and done it.
Yeah, we did.
I
7-degree
go do
weather.
these charities and stand in the damn rain and do these charities. I don't
Sweat our butts off.
I don't have to. Yeah, I'll go out and do. I got a charity coming up this weekend. That's the thing is I don't just say I'm going to do it. My ass goes out and does it. I'm not one of those.
I'll never forget that
you know?
Thanksgiving morning when we went to Griffin. We all were up at the butt crack of dawn.
Oh, and they want
Went
us
to-
back this year, by the way.
Went to Griffin. We were looking for the sun so we could set everything up. It was that
It
cold.
was 18 degrees waiting for the sun to come up.
Oh gosh.
And we're sitting there with the microphones and everything set up, and they're doing a marathon, like a 5 or 10K through the city of Griffin. All the streets are closed down.
We had Ashley
But it was
in the-
Thanksgiving morning, so
Yeah.
closing streets down wasn't a big deal. But 18 friggin' degrees.
Yeah.
Like your face is, so when your face is covered, it's like, hey everybody, welcome to the and you have to pull then when you pull your hands down, pull the thing off your face to talk in the microphone, it looks like you're smoking a vape. You just
Yep.
see all this steam go past the
Yes.
microphone.
We had Ashley in Scotty's van with the heat on so she could stay comfortable. And we had gloves, we had scarves, we had hats on. And then, of course, the only thing you could use to go to the bathroom was the porta potty because we weren't around.
And it'd take you 10 minutes to get your clothes off because
Yeah.
you're like zip, zip, pull, zip, zip. Take off the stretched out lawn johns.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
I had
funny.
a pair of old white lawn
Duct
johns.
taped your
I had,
hands to your
damn
ass.
it, you redneck woman! How do you not get it? The elastic was stretched out on these old lawn johns. How are they gonna stay up? Every time I would start walking, they would fall inside.
did.
Listen, so let me paint this image.
Well, I don't keep worn ass out pants.
I couldn't help it. I was cold.
It was cold.
You don't.
How dare you? How dare you make fun of me as I'm trying to stay warm for a
Do
charity?
you like a girl and you pull that
I
up?
couldn't do that,
tie it in a
woman.
knot.
Listen, I ain't got meat curtains. I can't tie them things off. So I had that image just hit you, didn't it? So here's what happened. So I had on my black, what I call my jump pants, or they're
Your
like
junk pants.
jump.
Oh,
God, what is wrong with you, you perv?
I thought you said junk.
Anyways, I had on my
You got a big old crotch hanging or something.
SWAT pants. Does that make it better?
All right.
So I had these on. I had on these long johns underneath it, and then I had my Carhartt overalls on top of that, and then I had on my jacket over that, and of course a hoodie under.
You look like that poor kid that's all banded up trying
Just
to walk. and
about.
you-
Oh yes. So the first time I go,
Shut up, Daryl.
the first time I go walking through everything, I'm over here going like this, trying to pull my lawn johns back up under all these
And everybody's
clothes.
going, what the hell?
So I go to the porta john and I literally have to take my clothes off, and then it's like you can't set your jacket down in a porta john, so you open the door and throw your jacket out on the ground.
Yeah.
And then you take your hoodie off and you throw it out on the ground. And then you get these overalls unsnapped, pull down, you pull your pants down, and you're looking at this going, how do I, Travis, bring me the damn duct tape.
Stop talking to me.
And then you open the door, hoping nobody can see you stand there with all your
Ass, your
junk,
ass hanging out.
and you're holding your white. You're such an ass hat.
I tell you, me.
But duct tape will do everything.
Yeah.
If it's good for NASCAR, it's good for my long johns.
Taping your long johns. That is a new redneckinese there.
Well,
Wow.
you got to do what you got to do.
We've
That
had
is-
some adventures.
Daryl
him
says
and
Tina's a big
Travis.
perv.
I am not. Shut up, Daryl.
Listen, I tell people, all you got to do is just come hang out with us. Stupid stuff will happen.
Yeah, like the other time we were going to the wrestling down at the skating rink, and it had us on the other side of the tracks. And you're like, "Well, hold on, y'all. We're gonna have to do some Dukes of Hazzard crap here,
And,
because
yeah.
that's where the
We're
GPS.
following GPS, and it's like you wait to hear the Dixie horn. It says, take her right here and proceed straight. And you're like looking at the dirt going, hold on. We're going over in a minivan.
Yeah, because we could see where we were supposed to be, but there was train tracks
That's
in between us and the place, and there wasn't a road to go over the train tracks. And
That's
we're like,
right.
okay.
See, here's the other thing, since we're talking about radio, I want y'all to really think about this. You tell me if Big Radio is going to give y'all shout outs. Tell me if you think Big Radio is going to let you call in, and the second the phone answers, you're live.
Yep.
Like, Big Radio don't care about you. We care about you. We care about what your thoughts are. I've said for hundreds of years, it feels like, when everybody kept bitching about video, and I go, I'm not a video channel, I'm a radio station. Most of my listeners are listening from an app. People like Joe Leeper, who are working and can't watch video. Brett, who is working and can't watch video. The truck drivers, I got truck drivers that listen to us from across the United States. They are listening at night, they're listening in the daytime. They drive across the United States. I had a phone call from Compton. And my buddy was like, I bet this is the first time you've been played in South Compton. And I'm like, hell to the yeah. Because
CJ.
if it was 7 o'clock here, guess what it was in Compton? Like, think about that for a second.
CJ, when he's having to work on the tractor, can't pull it up
That's
live.
it.
He pulls up the app, listen to us.
And I have gotten carried away with trying to make us look better on video, and I have. But the reason I've tried to do video, and I'm so wanting better sound. Everything with me is quality. You don't hear no crap sound with me. I want quality, quality, quality. And number two is a lot of times y'all want to come home and watch it. So that's why video is so great.
Especially
or
if
you tell your wife, oh my God, y'all missed it. You need
Yeah.
to see the dude in the electric chair. Or, oh my God, you didn't get to hear this. And they go back and watch it and listen to it again. So all I can tell y'all is there's no competition between me and other shows. There's never going to be any competition for me in any other show. You know why? Because there ain't no damn competition.
She the one, or he the one.
Well, I mean, I just think it's funny. I'm trying to scroll back to some post I made. It probably would have been Monday morning, so I'm trying to scroll back. Because I just look and laugh at all these people that just keep trying to stir shit. And I'm like, you do know that there is no competition.
Nope.
There is no competition. There can't be no competition because you can't touch this. There is no competition. That's the thing that I just shake my head about. When everybody wants to talk that smack, I'm like, there is no competition. There is only one of me. I have watched tons of people who try to get all up in this and want to be in this business, and then they turn around and leave this business because they can't cut it. So I just think it's funny when all these people want to talk smack about doing this and doing this, and I'm not trying to be negative. I'm being legit. Like I'm explaining it to you this way. Here's what I put. I said, things to remember. Know your role. Don't find people as your competition when they are not even in your league. Life is not a competition. It's a privilege. And I put choose better. And that was from Sunday at 5:49 a.m. There is no competition. There is none. The only difference between me and corporate radio is them bastards have got thousands upon thousands upon thousands up in the millions of dollars of promoting, but they all have to kiss ass. And if you want to kiss ass, I could have went corporate a long time ago. But I'm really good at telling people to kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what made my
A
partner
little bit better, yeah.
That's what made my partner want to do work with me. He says, I love the part that you are like, kiss my ass. He says, I love you do that. He's like, that's what's middle America needs that nowadays. And when I say middle America, I mean middle class to low class to po class to no class. We have got to be standing up for ourselves because corporate don't give a shit about us. Okay, enough of my cussing. There you go.
CJ says he just hangs the phone on the tractor and keeps working. Daryl says you've been played on the pier of St. Simon's Island.
Thank you.
And
That's why I want people, when they're wearing shirts and people say, who's Just Fun Radio? I want you to say, that's my buddy. That's my buddy right there. You should listen to him. I want all of you to say that because I love each and every one of you in my own weird way. I mean, some of you I may not know, but I love you for what you do for us.
Yup. Bobby says you're real fans and people see through their BS. We know better than the stuff they say.
That's right. No stress, man. No stress. Look, we got to hit a commercial. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. It's Just for Fun in the Morning.
Copy Central and Conyers can take away your printing blues because they're the copy specialists. My business needed flyers and it needed brochures. I went to Copy Central and my printing blues were cured. Give them a call at 770-918-2588 and online at copycentral.org. Copy Central, the copy specialist. I love Copy Central.
Hey, Joey, you ever heard about Rush Tees?
Yeah, I think I have. Is it the place you can get your own designs printed up on any shirt?
Polos, you can design whatever you want. Hell, you can take a picture of you and your dog and have it put on a shirt.
That's really cool. They're known for a quick turnaround, too, right?
Oh, yeah, man. Unless you got some crazy amount of shirts you want, they don't even have a minimum order. They are pretty good about getting you your stuff really fast.
That's very cool. So rush on down to Rush Tees and Signs. Where are they located, Scotty?
Man, they're located right there off of Elm Street and 278 in Covington. Their number is 770-728-1481.
Tell them Just for Fun sent you.
Turn and Burn Motors. That's right, Turn and Burn Motors. Have you ever heard of these cats? Because if you haven't, you're really missing out. Turn and Burn Motors is the most honest car guys I've ever seen in my life. People have no idea. They think bad thoughts when they think about a used car lot. But let me tell you something. The cats down at Turn and Burn Motors want to sell you exactly what you want. They're not trying to upsell you. They're not trying to get you in a car you can't afford. Go see Turn and Burn Motors. Turn and Burn Motors is the most honest car lot you'll ever meet. That's right, Turn and Burn Motors.
Today's show is sponsored by Copy Central. That's right, Copy Central, more than just a copy store, more than just a place to get your dang things faxed. Check them out. Copy Central does raps, letter, and signs. They do so much more. That's right, go check out Copy Central. Today's show is sponsored by Copy Central.
This is a warning. Don't take anything we say too damn serious.
go back
Don't be
live.
a snowflake. Just remember, it's just for fun. And if you
All
take
right.
any of this
We're coming back.
personally-
We're coming back. Listen, I know we got listeners/watchers over there at YouTube. YouTube numbers are just like Facebook numbers. They're all jacked up and wrong because when we first started doing YouTube, we had over 10 people in chat telling us they were watching. We already had 10 people text messaging us saying, hey, man, we're seeing you on YouTube. That's awesome. You're live on YouTube. Because that was when YouTube Live just started, right? But the YouTube showed 2 listeners or 2 watchers. And we're like, really?
There's a whole lot more.
That's 20 people.
Yeah.
There's 20 people right there, and you're going to tell us 2 people's watching. So that's kind of the same scenario now. Stephanie says the numbers don't show but a couple people watching, but she's like, I've already been messaging people there. So anyways, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with YouTube. It's just like that one day that I was doing it live, and I had something like, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, 16 people watching live, and I was making the crack about the numbers, and Richard Jackson sent me a snapshot picture of 64 people on his view showing that was 64 watching me. And then Brandy sent me something that showed like 145 or something watching. It's like, really? These numbers are so jacked up. I wish they just wouldn't even have numbers. Because if the numbers aren't accurate, why even have them?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, so if you're having issues with Facebook.
Oh, yes. If you're having issues with Facebook and you feel like your words are getting deleted, it's a Facebook problem. The Guru was having that happen last week. Like the Guru was typing stuff and getting warnings for typing stuff
Yeah.
from Facebook.
Yeah, like
And then Alvin
weird
yesterday.
stuff. Like he put the MLA. Was that the one he put in there? MLAO.
Yeah,
And they
laughing my ace off.
Yeah.
And he got reported for it.
Yeah.
But who knows if he got reported or was his Facebook saying you can't type that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true because of the way that they do things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, and Mike says, sorry, I was on YouTube. And I told Scotty. you
No,
were
go
over-
back to
yeah.
YouTube. We're not complaining. We're not complaining.
No, yeah,
We're just
no.
trying to explain because so many people keep asking questions. It's like we have no answers either.
No.
Candy was saying that her comments keep vanishing.
Well, it's-
We don't know anything about it. You won't see me trying to do it because
keeps
let me
getting
let me tell you. When I'm trying to do it, it's a pain in the ass. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If I try to delete a comment, if I ever delete a comment, you'll hear me say, "Don't type that."
Yeah.
And then I go delete
You'll direct it to
I'll
you.
make sure you clearly know because
Yeah.
that's what I have to
Don't
do.
say that again. Yeah.
So, anyways, Mike's bringing up the scrubbers. That yes, Facebook has all these weird automated scrubbers.
But Candy's saying that she's getting kicked off the Facebook Live period.
Yeah.
Ooh,
but-
see?
But I haven't
Every
even seen.
five-
I've seen her
Shut
say,
all
hey.
your shows down. Shut all your stuff down in your phone, and then come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was happening to Alvin yesterday. We saw where he
Or go to YouTube. You can go to YouTube.
Yeah.
we saw where he had joined. Like we saw where you joined earlier, but he wasn't able to comment, and he didn't say it was kicking him off. He wasn't able to comment, so he went over to YouTube and started watching there. And Bobby said, "Hey, this is a different view. I'm on top."
Wow,
That's from the
Bobby.
chat
Mm.
because he flipped over to YouTube.
Okay,
real
he's
quick.
on top
I guess.
now, huh?
I guess you're a top.
Mm.
That means something in a different world.
And Beat It Balls just tuned in.
Just in time for being on top. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Beating balls the bottom. Just saying. Not that I know.
Are you sure?
Reports. I'm shutting up. Because then it'd be like, if reports say it, what magazine are you subscribing to?
And now Bobby's saying, that sounded weird. I'm on top, not the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
How you doing?
Mike's saying, I just love you guys so much, and I feel like you don't love me back. I feel unloved.
Oh.
Who? What?
Oh.
Military Mike.
You feel unloved? Well, that's nothing new.
Feel like you don't love me back. You don't love me back.
Cause I remember sending you a message, you POS, saying on your travels home, be careful and love you, and you never thumbed up me or responded or anything. So I retract all my love for you publicly in front of everybody. No love for you.
No love for you.
Order up poo-poo sandwich for Military Mike.
Ew. And Jacob says, hashtag shut up, Mike.
See, there's your love. There's your love.
Can you feel
It was
the love?
Beating Malls. I always called him Big Titty Mike.
Did he start that or did Keith?
Keith.
I didn't,
Yeah.
I
it was
didn't know which
Keith.
one of
That's
them had
right.
started it.
But Beating Ball has the right to say it, as he's a toter of such objects himself.
I don't know. I think Mike's are bigger.
I didn't say size. Wait. Why has it got to be a competition? I thought we just said there's no
Mine
such
are
thing as a
bigger.
competition. God almighty, but yours probably ain't hairier, are they?
No.
Okay, then.
But they're more tan.
Again, no competition. Jesus Christ. HR would have my ass with all this. Everybody, please share
They
the
would
show.
be too.
Please
They
share
would be
the show.
saying I'd be sexual harassing y'all.
Yes, that's right. Please share our show, everybody.
Beat his ball said, damn, y'all go get a room.
What room?
We're in one.
Does it got padded walls?
And do we have to wear jackets where we hug ourselves?
Nope, I ain't hugging nobody.
Your little arms couldn't pull that off anyways. We could just put you in an effing turtleneck and you'd be okay.
Oh my God, I can't stand
God, I hate them
turtlenecks.
things.
She'd
I
have
don't even like
Hey, look,
t-shirts.
as small as her, look,
Okay.
as round as her neck is, but as short as her neck is, she would have to fold a turtleneck down 4 friggin' times. It'd look like a tire around her neck. She'd be walking like
I hate
this.
turtlenecks. Golly, I hate them.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, Daryl says sexual harassment will not be tolerated, but it will be graded.
Well, okay.
Yeah, Mike says share it like herpes. That's always the joke I make. Share it like herpes in an orgy.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah. We're giving you a door prize. You ain't going home empty-handed. Like being on The Price is Right. Everybody leaves with something.
So, Scotty, you're going to love this because you're always the one that talks about if you go to Waffle House, pick a hand.
Pick a hand. You ever go to a Waffle House? Just pick a hand and watch it.
Why?
And it disappears. There's a Waffle House in South Carolina where customers were possibly exposed to hepatitis A.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
That makes me feel good.
Not even surprised.
God almighty.
I mean, have you seen some of the waitresses? Just saying.
A South Carolina Waffle House employee who recently tested positive for hepatitis A may have exposed patrons to the virus, health officials said. Customers who ate at the Waffle House at 120 South Goose Creek Boulevard. Dang it. It just scrolled up. Sorry, y'all. Restaurants patrons who were potentially exposed also can visit the Goose Creek Health Department. Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear? Okay. You know how there's always like high school rivalries between different high schools?
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about this?
Is it the truck one in the football field? Yeah, let's
Yes.
talk about it because I had to come downstairs. I didn't get to catch all of it.
So, was it Roswell High School, and I think was it West Forsyth High Schools? They're rivals. They were supposed to have played last Friday, but the game got called because of weather, because it was raining and everything. Well, I guess later that evening, because the field was all nice and wet.
Yeah.
A couple of the West Forsyth students go over there with pickup trucks and do donuts in the field. I mean, tear it up. And evidently their principal is fit to be tied.
And they got, of course, video of it.
Yep.
I mean, like, how stupid are you?
That's stupid.
So, I don't know. We had some seniors now. This senior prank, stupidest thing ever. They, I'm not sure what they did on the field at the private school, Piedmont Academy in Monticello. And then they went and let air out of almost all the tires on the buses. So the next morning, and then some of them, then this is where they got in trouble. Some of them, they just pulled the dang valve stems off of.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
It's on then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I know somebody that did that once to somebody's car, pulled off 4 of the valve stems off of the tires because they were a holy terror in the neighborhood that they lived in. So, yeah. And what's so bad is it was like 5 of the neighbors got together and snuck over there and did it to the car.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
And then, let's see. The one principal we used to have, Mr. Four, it was just like a tradition. Every year the seniors would go roll his house.
Yeah.
But you know what? He was okay with it because they weren't tearing anything up. They were just rolling his house. And he just expected it. And everybody got a laugh at him and it was good. But the year that he retired, they put a toilet in his parking spot.
Oh, that's awesome. See, we had stuff like a guy come in at Avondale and turn loose a cricket jug, like when you go fishing, cricket jug.
Oh, we had chickens in our library one time.
But nobody did like rats or anything like that. Crickets was kind of like, it's bad. Now, what we did do is we had those piss color glass poop smell fart little things. Did you ever see those? They're about
yeah,
this.
the
They're about this.
stink
They're a stink bomb. They're about this long,
Oh,
and you just stick them under your
yes.
heel and step on them and walk off. The problem is when you step on it, the juice is on your shoe.
Yep.
So,
Just so you get tracked.
that's how they catch who does it, because whoever does it walks somewhere,
Yeah.
and then they go, "Who did it?" Well, I mean,
wow.
so we
had-
would start putting it under the chair and then try to pop it on the chair, and yeah.
We had at my school, I went to Shamrock, one of the kids whose dad was a police officer, he thought it would be some bright idea to bring a can of tear gas to school and let it off in the lobby.
No.
Yes. So not only did he get in trouble at school, imagine what his dad did to him when he found out that he took his tear gas.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was another year that they took, we have these big lights in what they call it, the commons area, or the
Bobby.
restaurant, the cafeteria, these big
Yeah.
hanging lights, big round fixtures. They're like big half bowls, glass bowls.
Mm-hmm.
They had bras and underwear hanging from them. They had take coat hangers, like metal coat hangers, and had underwear hanging from them. That was funny.
Yeah.
What was not funny was they took condiments like hot sauce.
Oh,
and
I thought you meant like condoms.
I thought so too.
Condiments, not condoms.
Well, I thought you were just naming substitutes.
We call them
And
condiments all the time.
Squirted them all over the place.
Oh.
And the hot sauce was, to get it up, it stripped the wax on the floor.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got it on the tile ceiling. The floating ceiling.
Mm-hmm. And once it hits that,
You
it's
have to
on.
replace the tiles.
Mhm.
Can't just wash it off.
Yeah, that red don't wash.
Yes. Yeah. They
Yeah.
got in some trouble on that one. Yeah. Shut up, Daryl.
Crazy.
Well,
We had
because Tina's actually does fall under the over-the-shoulder boulder holder. Go get the one. Yeah, the one that holds volleyballs. That would be Tina's. Yeah. And can you imagine if
That's why they cost $60.
can you imagine it at your size back in the 40s when they had the points on them, the little poke out coin?
Oh my God, I'd have put somebody's eyeball out.
Like Madonna.
That cone.
That shit looked like a B-52 bomber walking down the hallway. It'd be like this. She'd turn and knock all the drinks off the table. It really would look like footballs on her chest at that point. On top of her boobs.
God.
Just saying.
Oh my goodness.
Watermelons. Yeah, we compared our watermelons.
What? Did somebody type that?
Jeff says watermelons.
Yeah, but the way it was just spur of the moment said, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Tina, hush.
My melons were bigger than yours.
And I'm okay with that. I'm not going to argue that. I mean, are you looking to argue that? Because I'm not going to argue that.
And Travis tunes in to hear my melons are bigger than yours.
Hey, Travis was there.
Oh man.
Hey, not
that's funny.
48. No way.
48 double D.
Nope. Nope.
So today's when you get your mammogram?
Yep. And leaving in like an hour.
I want pictures.
Bill got laughing about that.
I need
again
you to
last
tell your
night.
doctor this.
I'm going to. My boss says he wants pictures.
And they're going to go, what?
He's weird.
That's exactly what I'm going to tell him.
Milk it. Just milk it.
Bill was laughing so hard on that last night again. He's like, he really wants pictures of your boob squished.
That is so funny. And then after looking at them weird pictures we saw yesterday, I'm like, ugh. You know, the ones where they made the wood ones? Like,
That was just
oh
sick.
my God.
Why would it? Yeah, why would you want to do that on purpose?
People are dumb.
yeah.
Oh, you got some sickos out there that get off on weird stuff.
some really gross stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-mm, no.
Yeah,
What?
they like that pain.
Mm-hmm.
Becky says, milk it? Question mark. And boobs? Question mark. Yeah, well.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, is that possible? For Tina, I mean, not. Yeah, well, we need to change the subject. The boob report with Tina.
And the
How's
reason
the
why
weather over there?
I really hate going to get these
Smush a
done,
boob.
and that's why I'm talking too much about it, because I have to do it every year. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
It does suck.
yes, tremendously. Or does
And
it
you
suck?
saw what they put it in, Scotty. We
Yeah,
sent
that's
you
weird.
that picture. Yeah.
That's weird. I don't
That's
know
about how
though.
flat
Hey,
they give
yeah,
it,
but
too.
but I'm gonna be honest with you. That's got to feel better than when that guy squoze my testy. That's got to feel better.
Hey, I'd have paid money to see that.
I mean, God, when he squoze that thing,
Squoze it.
his some bitch was big like Grizzly Adams, and he was like, feels a little tender. You got this big sumbitch with the voice going, it feels a little tender. And you got me going, it sure is. The voices were opposites.
Yeah, I was about to say when you should have been the one at a higher pitch.
Because when he squozed it, I was going, "Rrrr."
It hurt.
I was on my toes. Like the squeezing it more he did, the more I was on my toes. I looked like a ballerina getting my nuts put in a clamp. No, it was like, ah! Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mike says GoPro mammogram. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Angela says mammograms are important. Yes, they are.
Yes.
They hurt like hell, but yes, they are.
Yes, I've been having to have mine done since I was 30. Yay.
Yeah.
Because it runs on both sides of the family. So I didn't get to skip, when was it every 2 years or something like that when you first do them, and they usually don't have you start till you're like 35 or 40. Yeah. No, I get started at like 30. Yay.
Yeah, I think. How old was I when I had the first one? I think I was
But
37
it's okay.
or
That's one of my
38.
biggest fears is getting breast cancer.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It really is. Not that because I would lose them. I just don't want breast cancer.
Yeah.
Because they can.
you wouldn't
Insurance
know.
will pay to fix
You-
that.
I was
now.
going to say, you wouldn't know what to do with yourself if you lost your boobs.
Yeah, well, I can get new ones. New and improved.
Hey, while you're there, I need these things up here, not down here.
There you go. Don't want them that pointy now.
Look, used
Split
to,
'em out a little bit
you know,
more.
used
Oh
to,
my
look, hold on. Used to, you would say, she's 80. Now, when you say that, you go, she's 80.
Yeah.
Because they get them shoved up now.
Yes.
Yeah, so we were watching Dog the Bounty Hunter, and it was one of the shows, of course, when Beth was still alive.
Mm-hmm.
And she had this outfit on, and I swear to, she was sticking straight out like Madonna.
She's got the best damn bras. That's all I can say.
Yeah, because I asked Travis, I was like, how the hell does she get them to stick out like that? Because, I mean, they
good
were
bra.
not sagging at all.
The only
like,
thing I can
like
assume,
they normally do.
Look, the only thing I can assume,
did.
I have to think about it like an electrician with a huge tool belt on and suspenders. She had to have a clamp that clamped on the front of her bra and went over. Shut up while I talk, please.
I'm not saying
And goes
nothing.
over her shoulder and hooks to her back belt.
What?
To pull them up. That's the only thing that makes sense. Those whopping motherfuckers had to weigh 30 pounds apiece.
Yeah, and they were sticking, I mean, straight out. Just straight
So the
out.
only thing I can think of is that electrician with 30 pounds on each hip wearing them blue suspenders. So I'm thinking she had to have boob suspenders. Boob suspenders. I need to create that. Hey, I need to trademark that. Boob
Now, when the
suspenders.
other
know
ones
what
got
kind
the
of-
straps that come underneath like this, and they like Velcro, so they pull them up like that.
Or two
Were
columns.
those- She had something. I don't know what kind of bra she had, but I want to know. I want one.
Victoria's Secrets don't make them that big.
You know, the secret's how they got them big some bitches in there.
Hey,
That's
you
Victoria's
lift it on
Secret.
up, and you got this-
No, but I saw her even on her last days, and them puppies were still huge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But they talked about she had had a boob job too,
Yeah.
by the way.
And I don't know if that's before she had the boob job or.
Her death was after the boob job.
Well, I know the death.
I don't know why you would
I know.
question it.
No, I'm saying that particular episode because I know she also had the gastric bypass surgery. So
Which
That's before she got all the cancer and everything.
yes, she had the gastric
Bypass.
and then it was like the next year is when she found out that she had the throat cancer.
I saw a girl laying on her back the other day of some one of them stupid pictures passing by Facebook. And it's this girl that had these huge boobs, like bigger than bowling balls. But the problem is the gap between her boobs, you could have rolled a bowling ball between.
Oh, I hate when they do that.
I'm
They're
like,
off to the
Jesus
side
Christ,
like
why
this.
would you do that to yourself?
Instead of they're off to the side.
You know what? I want to see a girl with boobs that big trying to get in a friggin' mini. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to see you get pulled over and the officer go, ma'am, need you to step out of that car. And she's like, got any KY?
Ew.
Because I can't get in or out of this car.
Wainsley says, get those boobies checked. I was diagnosed with breast cancer 2 weeks before my 40th birthday, and I am 4-year survivor.
Well, awesome. I'm so glad
Awesome.
for you.
Yes.
Yes.
That is awesome.
That's what I'm saying. I hate getting it done, but I do it.
Yeah.
Like
Travis
pap
couldn't-
smear.
I am completely lost.
Travis couldn't figure out why I had bruises. I said, because they smushed them things.
So
they smushed them
Tess
down.
says,
Wait a
nice. I
minute.
should grab the 2 I have in storage and trade them in.
Oh, there we're talking.
I'm hoping we're talking about bras.
No,
Not
actually,
boobs.
talking about car seats because Matthew was
Okay.
saying that Walmart
Okay, I was
is
like,
having
why does she have boobs in the storage?
That's kind of where I was. I was like, damn, Tessa, we need to talk off air about this because this could be considered weird. So now somebody reached out to me, and I don't want to name them because I don't want to sound like I'm being unappreciative. I don't want to sound like I'm being scamming. It just, you have to remember, and I'm fixing to go to commercial. Let me go to commercial, and I'll come right back, and I'll explain what it is that I need to say because I don't want anybody to misconstrue it completely wrong. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, so you
Can't afford.
definitely
Go
need
see
to.
Turn and Burn Motors. Turn and Burn Motors is the most.
May I have
Just because I'm a dog doesn't mean I don't deserve to be pampered every once in a while, too.
What's wrong, Charlie? Why do you seem so sad?
I wish he'd take me to Pampered Puppy, where I'd be groomed in a gentle, caring, safe, and stress-free environment.
I know what'll cheer you up, boy. I'm taking you to Pampered Puppy.
That'll put some spark back in my bark.
The Pampered Puppy, the best full-service Doggy Day Spa in Conyers. Online at pamperedpuppyinc.com.
Turn and Burn Motors. That's right, Turn and Burn Motors. Have you ever heard of these cats? Because if you haven't, you're really missing out. Turn and Burn Motors is the most honest car guys I've ever seen in my life. People have no idea. They think bad thoughts when they think about a used car lot. But let me tell you something. The cats down at Turn and Burn Motors want to sell you exactly what you want. They're not trying to upsell you. They're not trying to get you in a car you can't afford. Go see Turn and Burn Motors. Turn and Burn Motors is the most honest car lot you'll ever meet. That's right, Turn and Burn Motors. Hey, Joey, you ever heard about Rush Tees?
Yeah, I think I have. Is it the place you can get your own designs printed up on any shirt?
Polos, you can design whatever you want. Hell, you can take a picture of you and your dog and have it put on a shirt.
That's really cool. They're known for a quick turnaround, too, right?
Oh, yeah, man. Unless you got some crazy amount of shirts you want, they don't even have a minimum order. They are pretty good about getting you your stuff really fast.
That's very cool. So rush on down to Rush Tees and Signs. Where are they located, Scotty?
Man, they're located right there off of Elm Street and 278 in Covington. Their number is 770-728-1481.
Tell them Just for Fun sent you.
Hey everyone, this is Redneck Step. Have you heard about Unique Funding? They're in the business to help people get out of those high-interest title ponds. It's sad how many people have been put in this position. I myself have fallen victim to this. If you currently have a title pond and you're not happy with your interest rate, then Unique is who you need. They are paying off high interest rate loans and rewriting theirs at a much lower interest rate. Everyone hates to see someone struggle financially, and losing your car or continue to pay out high interest rate. Unique Funding would like to help coach people financially and help them do better with their money. Once they pay off your loan and are able to rewrite it at a much lower interest rate, your loan will be paid off faster while keeping your payments the same. The staff would like to work with people and listen to their needs. Custom deals can be made to fit almost anyone's pay schedule. Be more than just unique and go see Unique Funding. Let them help you help yourself.
Hey everybody, it's DJ Scotty here, and I want to tell you about Raging Vapors. That's right, Raging Vapors is the place to be. If you want to get off that smoke train and you want to stop smelling like cigarettes, you want to live longer for your family, Raging Vapors is the place to go to. Let me tell you something, it's 2019. We do know it's stupid to continue to smoke, right? So get off the smoke train, go to Raging Vapors, 2 locations, Grayson and Loganville. They are more than happy and more than qualified to take care of all your needs, and they are the place to be.
Copy Central and Conyers can take away your printing blues because they're the copy specialists. My business needed flyers and it needed brochures. I went to Copy Central and my printing blues were cured. Give them a call at 770-918-2588 and online at copycentral.org. Copy Central, the copy specialist. I love Copy Central.
Can you tell me how to get to the Pampered Puppy?
That's where my dog wants to be, to go get so fresh and clean.
Pampered Puppy.
So clean, that's where the puppy wants to be. At the best groomer in the town, it's the Pampered Puppy.
Pampered Puppy.
Have you ever heard of Brian Linkus? That's right. He's a new broker agency for insurance. One call. That's all you have to make. One quote. Let them do the work for you. Who wants to keep calling insurance company after insurance company, getting so aggravated with what they're telling you? All you have to do is call and make one phone call to these cats. They will look it up. They will do all the work for you. They call all these other insurance companies. They get you all these amazing quotes. One call. That's all you have to do. So let's see. One phone call one day, and I don't have to get aggravated. That's a win. Call the Brian Linkus Agency. You can look them up at LoganvilleInsurance.com. It's a game changer.
Now or Never Tattoo is taking art to the next level. If you're thinking about ink, you want the best in the biz. Ink is art. You want the best artist available. You want Now or Never Tattoo. Chris Huff, owner-operator at Now or Never Tattoo, invites you to stop by, meet the crew, tour the studio, find Now or Never Tattoo on Facebook. You'll be impressed with the photo gallery. Or stop by now or Never Tattoo at 1427 Highway 138 in Conyers.
Hey everybody, DJ Scotty here. I want to talk to you about White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. I'm telling you, they take your auto experience to a whole nother level. You go in there, you make sure you see qualified people that know how to answer your questions. How hard is it to go in there and ask for an 1157 brake light and nobody even know what you're talking about? Come on. You as a consumer should trust who you buy products from, and let me promise you this, White Brothers is the right place to go to. They have 3 locations in Stone Mountain, Forest Park, and here in Conyers. Make sure you check out White Brothers Auto Parts Warehouse. Are you tired of those old tattoos that you've been hiding for years? Make sure you get a hold of Dr. Ink Eraser. That's who's taking care of all my laser tattoo removal needs. You need to call them at 770-702-0944. Call them. They'll set you up with an appointment right here in Conyers or any location that they're doing around Metro Atlanta. That's again, Dr. Ink Eraser to take care of all your laser tattoo removal needs. You can find them on our website.
May I have your attention, please? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Stand up. We're gonna have a problem here.
You're listening. And also watching the Just for Fun morning show. If you're watching us on video, make sure you click the word follow. Make sure you follow us and you can keep up with every single thing we do. Go like the fun page, but click follow on the video. Here we go!
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, girls, squirts,
so
turds.
loud.
Hey.
Turn it down.
Hey. Shut it up.
Matthew says he needs some door panel clips for his truck.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Why?
Yeah, how you
Jason told him to go get some zip ties.
Okay, so Jason says, remember, iOS 13 comes out tomorrow, but they don't want everybody downloading it at once. Yeah.
Mine does automated.
Well, yeah, mine just automatically does it. So we'll see what happens. Ronte
We'll see.
is in the house.
Yeah, good morning, Ron.
Me and Ronte's wife was messaging. No, but we have some similar issues. It's just theirs are recent issues, and mine were
Past issues.
2010, 11, and I got out. I got out towards the end of 11, maybe 12. Yeah.
Okay.
Underappreciated and overtalked shit about. I know your feelings.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done it, got the trophy and the enema from it.
And the T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the bus with the rest of
Got
them.
a patch.
Oh, you got a patch?
T-shirt and a patch.
Yeah, I'm on a patch.
Really did do it up then, didn't you?
Hey, go big, go home.
That's right. That's what I say.
Mm-hmm. Has your boobs always made people uncomfortable?
Yes.
Only when Bill
sure
rolls
not
over the
Bill.
wrong way.
Even when I was in high school and I was 100 pounds, little bitty skinny thing in the best, yeah, I was still a C pushing a D
How the hell did you walk?
with 2 feet.
No, but you'd walk like at a 45-degree angle forward. Like you were not counterbalanced then.
There
You're
was
counterbalanced now, but you were not counterbalanced
No,
then.
there was another girl I went to school with the summer between our junior and senior year. She got breast reduction. No, it
Daryl
was-
says not me.
Yeah, a girl I dated had 2 breast reductions
she
done.
was so big that she had to have, I'm not even kidding, her dad had a woman in Buford hand make her bras because you just couldn't get them big at that time. When she would stand there, she looked like she was fixing to tip over. That's how big she was.
Keith, you can't use the word just for you. I already own that.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm just saying, all these people keep trying to steal my stuff.
I hear the dog up there with his.
See, look, do I not? 1,
Yep.
2. What else do I have? Because I already own just for you, just for us. Yep. Just saying.
It's on the what's in the bus. All the T-shirts.
I'm
are on
just
the bus.
messing with Keith. Keith, me and you so need to talk. Your busy ass has been so busy that you haven't been
He
able to
has not been
communicate with
busy.
me.
He's just been hiding.
No, he sent me a message the other day. He said, man, I love you. I appreciate your friendship, and thanks for always being there for me. He said, sorry, I've been busy.
What did I hear that?
No. It was more of a blowing shit up my ass.
Sucky.
Man, y'all, do y'all think everybody's a kiss up? Just because it works for y'all doesn't mean it works for Keith.
Kiss
I
up
don't
to
kiss
nobody.
up. Yeah, me neither.
Well, we all know Stephanie's lying, right?
Who
Not
do I
me.
kiss up to? I don't kiss up to
Anybody
you.
you can. How many T-shirts you got? Not just mine. How many other T-shirts do you have? Your ass probably has more T-shirts than that bus does.
No. I doubt it.
We should have a T-shirt sale. We really should have a T-shirt sale.
I don't have
Yeah,
any
you could
to
make a bunch
sell.
of money off all the t-shirts you got.
Stephanie's like, I don't have none to sell.
I don't.
I'm a hoarder and I ain't selling nothing.
Yep.
I really don't.
I mean, I've got all my rock concert T-shirts still. I mean, even from when I was a kid, you know, like my first Bon Jovi shirt, my Kiss shirts.
Are you kidding?
They're in a closet that we don't use. Travis has his shirts too. So
I'm laughing. It's in the closet we don't use. That's how
it is.
No, I was laughing because I started to say right before you interrupt. That's how I got in this mess. A closet I don't use.
I shouldn't say.
Why there's all them shirts out there in the bus. He has no idea what's out there.
I opened the bus door yesterday and I went, wow, there's my steamer, there's my battery charger, there's my fish tank.
I bet the trash can that goes in here is up there too.
I'm willing to bet it is.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting on that cooler weather. Dude, they said today is going to be friggin' scorching hot too. But yesterday they said was the hottest day of the year, that it was the hottest because it was at 98. We haven't hit 98 yet. And at 98, the heat index was. Stephanie walked past this morning where we got out there trimming some trees yesterday. And we backed the truck up and I'm standing up there and there was no wind blowing. So I'm over there with a pole saw trying to cut some tree limbs. And about that time, my wife, she's starting to get like faint hot. And she looks at me and says, you need to go in the house. And I was like, F that, I'm already pissed off. So I just start cutting because the adrenaline was already going.
It goes nuts, ho.
But then once my adrenaline was kind of coming back down and I started feeling faint, I literally had to go get in a shower of cold water. I should have just went and jumped in the pool, but I didn't. But yeah, man. It's only supposed to be 80 today. Yeah, only in the 80s. Let me do the weather report.
Well,
since
the
Mike
average
doesn't
this
do it
time of
anymore.
year is supposed
It'll
to
be
be like-
82 today, so that means I can go clean.
Yeah.
It's 79 now. I could go clean up the limbs I cut.
Oh, the little froggy was out there again.
Was he? Good.
He was out there.
Wait
hanging
till
on
you
the gutter.
see out there. Because let me see if I
Well,
can.
not the gutter, but the downspout right next to
Mhm.
the kitchen window.
Remember what Crystal was saying about the crepe myrtles?
Yeah.
Yeah, she ain't got to worry about them now.
Oh, I F those completely up.
Did you really?
Because she said,
I didn't even pay attention when I pulled in.
cut the top off.
He did.
So
all
what
right.
did I do?
He cut the top
I
off.
cut the top off.
Oh, God, how far down?
What did I do wrong? Cut the top off.
It's just
a
sticks.
She was friggin' yelling at me. She could have cut my friggin' testicles off.
So it's just the trunk sticking up. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
What'd you do? What is that? Oh, and you cut down all the evergreen too, didn't you?
I cut some of it.
Oh.
But it's stuff it needed. The bad thing is, let me point out this.
Kid Rock tickets.
I can't stand and pee in my front yard anymore because my neighbors can see me.
Yeah, I bet they can.
I took the dog out this morning, I whipped the wing out, and I'm standing there peeing, and I look at the neighbor, and I'm just like, hey, damn it.
Turn your back to that.
He can see my face. I don't know if he can see it because it still may be under the bush. But still. Yes, and we forgot the damn Kid Rock tickets again. We need to do it at 7:30 in the damn morning.
Why do we have to do it at 7:30?
Huh?
Why do we have to do it at 7:30?
Because that's when the most listeners are listening.
Oh. Yeah, you really can't kill a crepe myrtle, but it looks like ass now.
Shoot, we killed ours.
Now she's making me go out with a chainsaw and level it because it's got
Yeah.
like different arms.
Well, yeah, because
sticking
it's all
out.
looking.
She said it'd be back better next
What
year.
is that? Okay, sorry, I shouldn't looked at the TV.
Oh yeah, they got
Toys.
some kind of thing
Squirrel.
that. she
No,
saw.
we're not talking about toys. Stay the y'all friggin' dumbasses. Don't be looking at the cartoons.
So I looked over there and I was like,
Jesus Christ! I'm
toys,
gonna
what
make
is
y'all face a
that?
different wall.
It was like it looked like the
Stop talking about toys. I'm muting them.
What?
Because y'all quit watching Nickelodeon. You're supposed to be on this
I
show.
was gonna tell him. That
Okay, go ahead, say it.
it looked like the little fingerlings, but it looked like it went on a watch and it lit up. It's like a little
Ooh,
little
it's got-
monkey on your arm.
Ooh, it's got lights. Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Buy
like,
those stereo speakers. They blink.
that's what I was just gonna say.
Jesus Christ. What is
They
wrong
flash
with
to the
everybody?
music. Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, doesn't matter. It sounds like crap.
They look cool.
They look good.
They look cool.
Lights are for like swimming pools.
I don't even have lights in my swimming pool. Do you?
No, but I'm just using that as an example. Like blinky lights for your kids in the swimming pool. Kids like blinky stuff.
Yes.
You know, unicorns and stupid stuff like that.
Hey, unicorns aren't stupid.
Really? When was the last time you saw a real one?
Never.
Okay, then. I was waiting for you to go be like, well, there's one at the circus.
Well, we have a deer that
They had a goat with one horn they claimed was a friggin' unicorn.
we have a deer last year that had one horn. He was just a spike, and he'd already knocked one side off, and we called him the unicorn. Bill shot him, and then as he ran off, he knocked his other horn off.
Oh, So Keith, somebody, I don't know if Keith copied the picture or if Keith posted the picture about the white buck.
Yes.
Now somebody else, completely different pictures, completely different angles somewhere else, took a picture of basically the same deer and posted it. I'm like, this little thing, I can't call him little, but he sure is everywhere.
Big old albino buck.
Friggin' Casper.
I haven't seen it.
But I wonder if he
Solid
really,
white.
this was actually, because supposedly it was in Georgia, or they have another, it's a species of deer called a fallow deer that are actually white.
Oh, okay.
It was one of those.
Mm-hmm. No idea.
They're not albino, but they're white.
I don't know.
And they say it's in Georgia. I'm going to do a Google search.
I don't know.
Yep, but it was the redneck that put it up there, you know. Yes, but they were different pictures. So I don't know if, and supposedly they were taken in Georgia. It is a big old white buck. Look gorgeous. And we still have the damn cow coming up in the backyard. Yep, Bill went out because we have a trail cam to take pictures in the backyard all the time, so we know who. The raccoons, we don't have near as many raccoons coming up anymore, but we got this big old cow. She's coming up every night. Every night. But she waits till dark.
We have an abundance of hummingbirds. I have four hummingbird feeders across the front porch, and then on the back porch, there's 3. Because Travis took the 4th one down, and there's hummingbirds all over my yard. The pizza person was coming. It was a girl, but she looked weird. But anyways, she came to the door, and I was signing the ticket, and about that time she bent down like that. And I said, "Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Watch out for my attacking hummingbirds." So is this it? Is this the white deer?
No, this one's one that they saw running on the side of the road. And he crossed the road, and he was alive. No, this one had big rack.
Big rack. I had a friend that had one mounted on his wall that was not polka dotted, but like had the brown patches and the white patches, and it was really crazy looking. Like a cow would be black and white. This was brown and white. It's kind of cool looking.
Yes, but they also
sad part is why even kill it, man? Never mind.
Well, this says actually in some states it is actually illegal to hunt white albino deer.
Yes, but there is a breed called a fallow deer, not albino. It's a fallow.
Look at that.
Okay.
I was reading what it was saying. Yeah, because it's saying that they have poor eyesight or other functional issues.
Yep, just like with the person that has albino.
Just like a dog. When everybody wants some white Great Danes, I'm like, beware, because when it has starburst eyes, he's going to end up being blind and deaf.
Yep, just like the little doxies.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to have a deaf cat. He was solid.
Of course you did.
I did. His name was Casper. He was solid white with blue eyes. When I first got him, I named him Spook because he was scared of everything, but we didn't know he was deaf, and that's why he was
she
scared
found
of
out she couldn't
everything.
call anything Spook anymore because it's racist.
Well, no, because even after him, we had another cat named Spook that kept her name.
I bet you had a black cat you named Blackie too, didn't you?
Nope.
No.
His name was Furball.
I'm not touching that one, Daryl.
Or if you were my dad would just say, "Damn cat."
Damn cat.
Damn cat.
Daryl, do you know why you're not supposed to have sex with a deaf girl? Because when she's making all the moves and ahs, you don't know if you're doing it right or wrong. I'm going to hell for that one. I'm going to hell for that one. Somebody please call in. Call in. Save me.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Keith's talking about it now. Did you see that video?
No, what?
Keith says Rich Archer video coming today, this morning, very soon on Facebook. It's called The Life of the Nerd Rich Archer. Anyway, he says he does this video, and he says he went on Snapchat and he found the filter, and it's the Keith Rockdale Bones filter.
Who did?
He says that he's Keith Rockdale Bones.
Who did the video?
Rich Archer.
Where's
did it.
this video?
I don't know. It's on Facebook.
Oh, my God.
He did a video, and he says, "Hey, this is Keith Rockdale Bones. I found this Rich Archer filter. It's like the best looking filter out there on Facebook."
So I'm going to Rich Archer's page and see if I can find it. Holy smokes. How have I not seen that?
Group this morning, too, didn't he?
Oh, I don't know. And Candy on YouTube says John just bought her a new rifle last Saturday at the gun show. She can't wait to use it and get a deer this year.
Well, that's cool. I mean, I don't deer hunt anymore. It just doesn't do nothing for me. But I'm not knocking anybody that does.
Yeah, it's on the chat.
I want everybody to enjoy. Oh, is that what that was?
Yes.
I saw the video just then, but I didn't know what it was. Okay, so let's see what he says.
It's supposed to be Keith. He's listening to YouTube.
Hi, this is Keith Rockdale's Bones. And Snapchat told me to find the best looking Snapchat face I can find. And lo and behold, it was Rich Archer's face. Rich Archer is a good looking man. Why, one time it was quoted that Rich Archer is as pretty as a girl and can sing like one too.
Thank God he put out sing correctly.
Rockdale Bone, and I took the Snapchat challenge and found the prettiest face on Snapchat and covered my old raggedy Beatle Beach Boy. I love Henry the Pig face with this beautiful face right here.
War has started.
The one and only greatest manager of all, Just for Fun's very own Rich Archer. I am impersonating Rich Archer right now. I think it's the best impersonation I've ever done. I think I even beat out old DJ Scotty impersonating me. So, I'm Keith Rockdale Bone. I love you. I like to go, but I can't do that with Rich Archer's face because I have to be more like, yeah, everything is great. We thank y'all for watching and listening to the shows. We think the shows are awesome. Any input you have that will maybe help us improve a show would be great. See, I can't keep that up because I'm Keith Rockdale Bone, and I'm brought to you by Fig Newton. Yeah, that's what I can think on the fly. All I can think about on the fly was Fig Newton because I'm Keith Rockdale Bone. I like MKR Racing, and I think they're going to build a dirt track. And I'm going to donate $250 million
oh my God.
to MKR Racing.
It's
That's right,
on, Keith. It's on.
I know I'm in Snapchat, but
He done named me, too. I'm fixing to get him.
McCoy, I'm going to get you $250 million because I'm Keith Rockdale Bone, and I can do it.
Oh, my
I can do it. Y'all watch the Redneck Show one time.
It's on.
Once is all you ever need to watch it, but watch it that one time. Because I'm
Once
Keith
is all you
Rockdale
need to
Bone,
watch it.
and I took the Snapchat challenge.
Oh, I'm
and
hitting
I
the hearts
have
on this one.
The best looking face on Snapchat covering my old Lake Oconee muffler breaking shop.
Oh, my God.
Barbiturate, heroin, I use 2x4s to fix your car, even though you got a 1992 car.
Oh, my God.
Because I'm Keith Rockdale Bone, and I'm the greatest.
Oh my God.
Keith Rockdale Bone. Hey, JJ Love, it's me, Keith Rockdale Bone.
Oh my
How you
God.
doing? Hey, Cassie Stewart. I don't know you, but I'm Keith Rockdale Bone, and I'm taking the Snapchat challenge, and I put the best looking face on Snapchat over my face, and it happens to be Rich Archer's face. Rich Archer is the greatest manager of all the radio stations in the entire universe. I'm just gonna go with the universe because Martians listen to the radio. That's what they do because they Martians and they got cars and stuff, and they drive Fords. And Fords are the greatest cars in the world because
Oh my God.
I'm Keith Rockdale Bone and
Rich
I
is
got
on
a
a damn
Ranger.
roll.
Yeah, it was my brother's
He must have had
cousin's
extra
uncle.
He's got
Sister's
7 minutes
Ranger at one
left.
time,
He must have been drinking
but
that
she ran out
spark.
of gas.
I just took a
and
big
they
swig
couldn't
of it.
figure out
About
what's
to
wrong
puke.
with it. And just on a whim,
I poured
well,
it
actually, Rich Archer told
Look.
me to probably
all at one
put
go.
some gas in it and see what happens. And lo and behold, it worked. Hey, Jeffrey,
Dang, I didn't
this is
listen
me,
to it this
Keith Rockdale
far.
Bone. How you doing? Hey, Dondra. It's me, Keith Rockdale Bone. I hate your guts, Dondra, but I know Rich Archer loves you, but I'm Keith Rockdale Bone. And I took the Snapchat challenge. So, y'all doing all right?
I hate your guts.
All right. Okay. Well, since I'm Rich Archer, I got to figure out what Rich Archer would normally do on a Tuesday night. Snapchat didn't tell me that, so I probably need to go and
If I
get
knew
my
Rich could
Ranger
be this
manual
funny.
handbook out and read on how to fix that. What would Rich Archer be doing on a Tuesday night? Besides being the prettiest face on Snapchat that I've stole because that's how I roll. I like to be, I do impersonations all the time, but this is the best impersonation I ever done of Keith Rockdale Bone in Rich Archer's Snapchat face. So, oh my goodness, there's a big old deer right there. Look at that. Oh yeah.
We just talked
Man,
about
that
deer.
deer's
That's
like,
funny.
Wow. Oh, he'll spike. He got
Thunder
horn on his
says
head like this right
rambling.
here.
Oh.
Yeah. So
This is way
But-
too damn funny.
I'm heading on down the road to find out stuff that Rich Archer does. Like I said, I'm Keith Rockdale Bone. Y'all watch the
You just
Redneck
keep
Show.
saying it.
We're the greatest show on the social media thing that the people made. And
I just blew
the
snot
other
all
day
over
when
the
I was at
place.
the other end of the internet,
People made.
I had Chinese people telling me that. They said, Keith Rockdale Bone, your
Chinese
show is the
people.
greatest show on the other end of the internet.
The
And I
other
was very
end.
happy because I'm Keith Rockdale Bone. And my friend Michael Beanball, he's not here right now. I think he's playing marbles or something with his kids because he got like 27 children. So I think we gave him a bag of marbles and told him to go have at it. But I'm Keith Rockdale Bone. And I think I want to thank Snapchat for sliding me this face, this beautiful face that Rich Archer has. No other face could be as beautiful as Rich Archer's. And even though he's as pretty as a girl and sings like one too, and I really can't because I'm Keith Rockdale Bone, I really wish I could sing like
Matthew
Rich
says he
Archer
ain't
does.
said yeah nowhere near enough
I
times.
wish I could.
know.
I wish my hot dog manager I got, Curtis Lowe, my hot dog manager, talked like this. I'm a hot dog manager.
Who knew Rich was so funny?
I tried to get him
We
to
knew
act
he
like
was
Rich
funny
Archer
looking.
too, but he's just a hot dog. He said.
Just
He
plain
told me,
Reg.
Chief, I'm just a hot dog. I don't know how to be.
Jacob says I'm drooling from laughing so hard.
That's sophisticated.
You imagine
I
Jacob
think
all
I just
stoned
need to be the manager of the Redneck Show. The Redneck Show is the greatest show on earth. Because I like the Redneck Show.
And he's doing his finger.
All right, I'll keep right there, Bone. And I'm finna go find out what Rich Archer
Jacob
does
says
on Tuesday night.
Hashtag made me
I'm
drool.
There's
sure
still
it's got a
4
lot to do
minutes left.
With fabulous
Holy crap! How long was
prizes
this
and
thing? I didn't watch the whole
luxurious
thing.
cars and expensive dinners. I believe Rich Archer has filet mignon on Tuesday nights, and I believe it's specially prepared for him by one of them cooks. Yeah, cooks. Cause I'll keep right there bone, and I really don't know what to say half the time I'm on the damn phone just trying to talk shit. But you want to be talking shit, You should watch the Redneck Show. That's the best show on this side of the other side of the internet.
The best side of the first side of the other side.
Al-Qaeda is. Yeah, because Al-Qaeda called us up one day. And at first they was offended. And then we told them, hey, just calm down, Al-Qaeda.
Where's Keith at? He ain't chiming in.
He's probably making a video.
And they started laughing because they know who Rich Archer is too. And I didn't know they knew who Rich Archer was. He's world known. Everyone knows Rich Archer. So that's why when Snapchat said, take the Snapchat challenge, Keith, and we'll give you the prettiest face on Snapchat. Who would have known it was this funny? It was like my whole world just lifted. And I was like, yeah, look at this. I'm as pretty as a girl. It's Rich. Because I'm Keith Rodell Bone. He's on that Spark. I have like zero talent. Zero. None.
He took Keith's purple
Rich
Spark.
Archer won't even let me come in the studio. Because he said, I got zero talent. He said, I got nothing to bring to the table. So, and I've been begging Rich Archer to come to the Redneck Show to teach us what to do and how to act and how to make, stuff work. But he's a busy man, I understand. So, like I said, my name's Keith Rodell Bone.
If Keith don't fire back, he ain't got no balls.
No
face
for real.
On Snapchat, and this is the face they gave me, and I'm very happy.
How long's the video?
Because I was like, man, at first, when I opened up
There's
the
still
package,
2 minutes left.
Like Rich Archer.
We've already got 9 into it.
I read the back, the
that's
directions,
challenge,
and
Keith.
they said this is
There
the one
he
and only
is.
Snapchat face of Rich Archer, and he is the prettiest one on Snapchat because he doesn't have
Please
like
wind it down.
whiskers or puffy ears or a tail that wraps around his head. So, and I was like, man, yeah, I'll take this face. This face is awesome.
Because the Snapchat gives you all them stupid dog
almost
hats.
the same as Rich Archer by the end of this video. So, for all y'all that watch, remember my name is Keith Rodell Bone. Watch the Redneck Show on Sunday nights. I'd give you a time frame, but neither me or Beating Ball know how to tell time. I know it's Sunday night because usually we have a big dinner, and there's always like pretzels and Budweiser because we rednecks, and we got a new studio,
PBR, then.
and we had this guy. We paid this guy like $37 million for one neon sign that says the Redneck Show, and a bulb went out on it. So I don't know if we'll have it next week, but I sent it back up to Toccoa because all neon signs are made 100% grade A in Toccoa, Georgia. Because I'm Keith Redneck Rodell Bone, and I like to go to Walmart. I like to fix mufflers. I once took a muffler off a car, looked at it, turned it around, and then put it back on the car because that's what I do.
He's trying to
laugh.
But don't worry, Corey. I'm going to get you that $237 million I promised you for the MKR track.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
Keith Rodell Bone, and I never tell a lie. Never. Never, man. Rich Archer need to get his glasses fixed. Tell that Snapchat lady.
Oh, my God.
Because you got to fill out a thing like
It's getting hot in here.
a questionnaire. How was your experience wearing the prettiest face on Snapchat? So I'm going to tell him his glasses might need a little tightening up.
This video is
other than that,
insane.
I'm Keith Rodell Bone. Love, piece of chicken grease. That's it. Yeah. You go, Keith Rodell Bone. I love all y'all. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Holy cow. I
Oh,
did not
that was
know it was that long.
11 minutes and 41 seconds.
Holy
Everybody needs to watch this. That is God.
I only
the
watched
funniest.
like maybe the first 2 or 3 minutes of it this morning. I was
Oh
already
my
laughing.
God. I'm going to type.
I was trying to put my mascara on and I couldn't do it. So I had to turn it off. I did not realize it was that dang long.
That's
Oh,
funny.
my God.
So that he was live when he did it, and then he just shared it into the chat, or
Yeah.
I didn't know you could share
No,
a live video like that.
It wasn't live. He recorded it and then he shared it. It's on Facebook too. It's not just in the chat.
Oh,
He shared it on Facebook. Oh my God, it's funny.
Yeah, I'm tagging both Keith in it because I want it seen. Holy smoke. That was the funniest. I didn't know Rich could be so damn funny.
that's hilarious.
You have some margaritas last night with them tacos or something?
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
cow.
But I'm going for people to say that I'm cocky and I got a big head. I can honestly say this. When I'm at events, I don't say my name enough and I don't plug my business enough. I have to have people like y'all go, plug the station. But Keith ain't got that problem. Just I'm gonna throw my apples at him too. He ain't got that problem.
Oh, that was
I
fun.
love you, Keith.
Yeah, how many times did he say that? And he'd say, I'm Keith.
I'm Keith Rockdale Bone.
Hey, I'm Keith Rockdale Bone, and you gotta watch Redneck Show. I'm gonna make $250 million go out there to the MKR track, Corey. I got you, because I'm Keith Mofo Rockdale Bone. They call me Walmart, but that's only because I got my RV parked over there behind there, and I sleep in a box sometimes, too, out there on aisle 3 next to the green peas. Look.
Oh, God.
Matthew says,
I'm getting in on some of this.
Matthew says, I thought Rich was all straight arrow. Not anymore.
I mean,
God almighty, that
Rich
was
comes
friggin'
up with some
hilarious.
one-liners once in a while, but
Yeah.
dang. And it just
Rich
kept
was
going.
on it, man. If I'd have known you was that funny a long time ago, I'd put you on a microphone.
No kidding.
You know what it is he's just been watching the Redneck Show.
Oh, so he's getting pointers.
He's getting pointers.
Okay.
Just saying.
Oh, and Jeff H says it was a live video.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
was
that
it?
was hilarious.
Oh,
Keith,
God.
if you don't friggin' fire back, dude, holy
For
cow.
real.
That was hysterical.
Gloves are off, Keith.
And Keith, if you ain't doing nothing Saturday, you need to go with us. I know Keith is busy, but I'm like, dude, I'm on stage. I'm trying to put you in front of people. Just saying.
Got the burps.
Yep. And you really need to come to the Pink Pooch Parade on
Again.
October 13th.
And put you on
That's gonna be fun.
microphones.
Yes. You'll love it.
Ooh,
and
I'm
bring
gonna be
your
wore
little
out that weekend.
What's his dog's name?
Curtis Lowe?
That's his dog's name?
That's his hot dog's
Who?
name. His
Keith's
manager.
dog.
Oh, his
you-
daughter's dog?
Yeah.
Echo.
You can bring
What?
Echo.
Echo.
What?
Echo has her own Facebook page.
I made you say it a couple times, you know.
They made-
Echo.
they made Echo a Facebook page.
Echo. Okay, anyways.
Yes, I tried to ignore you.
Well, yeah.
I
Good
tried.
luck.
Sometimes it works.
God, that
Jeff
was
H.
hilarious.
Jeff H says, getting pointers on how not to do things. That's why Rich Archer's watching the
Mhm.
Redneck Show. And Jeff H said, talk to your hot dog manager and get his okay. And Becky Canadian Bacon says, I will be at the Pink Pooch Parade, but not as a vendor.
What will you be as? A Canadian? Because if you come as a Canadian, you'll be there wanted as much as you're wanted now.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm looking to see how long it's going to take me to get to the doctor's office. And there's only one straight shot, straight down 11.
There was something I was just thinking, and then it just totally slipped my friggin' mind because I was going to tell y'all someplace.
Leslie's on? Where's Leslie? I didn't see her.
Everybody share the show. Somebody call in. Somebody call in.
Leslie's a friend of mine. I'm going to run.
Rich Office, how can we help you?
Did y'all enjoy that video?
Man, that was
hysterical.
beautiful. If I only
That
would have
was in
known you were so funny.
retaliation.
Hmm?
That was in retaliation for the last one he did about me, where he looked like George Harrison and Ringo Starr had a baby.
Yes.
Yeah, so I fired back at him. But, it was all done. It was all done with love, and I knew I'd fire him up when I said that he would donate $250 million to MKR Racing. So, but I hadn't heard from him. So,
Yeah,
you know,
he's-
but that. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say he said going to run the Nerd Rich video is fixing to be made, so I think he's in the process of making the retaliation video, and then he says, "Damn
hell, that
y'all
video-
and your dingings."
that video is 24 hours old. God, dog. I mean, no automatic. That's why I'm like Fig Newton. That's the only thing I can get
That
off
was
the top of my
funny.
head is Fig Newton. So there you go. I mean, the truth hurts, but he did have the prettiest Snapchat face that they could offer. But, all right, well, I appreciate the love. Y'all have a good day.
Hey,
and,
man, thanks.
back
You
to
were
work.
hilarious. That was amazing.
That was good,
You made the
yeah.
Redneck Show look weak. That was awesome.
Well, that's what I do.
I know. That's why you're the manager, and he's got a wiener.
Oh.
As a manager.
A Curtis Lowe. Did you like
Yeah.
the Curtis Lowe impersonation?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I took in some Shining.
You're gonna
some
force-
Tony from Shining.
You're going to force yourself to end up in a damn cart having to race now.
No, I'm not.
If
As long as we got Travis.
if he comes up with a third person,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
there isn't
I've
a
got
third
another
person on
redneck.
his show, so I don't know how they would do that unless Faye gets in the cart. But
I'll race Faye.
Yeah.
okay,
Jump right on that.
Look. One of y'all three will be in that cart. Along that other cart with Travis. So y'all work that out. Rich Archer will not be on that track. I'll be at the track, but
that's
not on
right.
it.
He will be running around doing his
All right.
JOB because he was on it this last weekend. I love you and I'm proud of you. He was on it all weekend passing out cards.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's right. Anybody looking for a manager? I'm your guy.
Yeah. All right, brother. We'll see you later.
All right, have a good show.
All right, bye.
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 And yes, it does matter. Technically, they have to be part of the group because it's the celebrity death match. So me and Keith will end up having to race each other, but it's supposed to be show versus show.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. I mean, you know, it would be you and Danny would have to be racing us if you got involved. Racing.
Danny's going to come down from
In other words,
Minnesota?
it'd be Alex and Danny having to race the Redneck Show and just for fun.
No.
Problem is, we do drive the opposite direction, which Alex is from over there where they drive the opposite way anyway.
You
So
see what Tandra's saying now?
no, what?
She says, I think Faye and Tina need to mud wrestle.
Oh my God,
No, nobody want to see all that.
chocolate pudding maybe?
Nobody want to see all that.
Oh,
Nah.
Yeah.
that's funny.
Let's see. They're gonna bring Beatus Ball's pig and give him a pinwheel and drag him around the
Oh
wagon.
my Lord.
They go wee, wee. He's skeeting everywhere.
Yeah.
Like that commercial. Well,
Yeah.
the pig in the commercial didn't skeet, but he was wee wee.
Yeah.
Tammy said he can do a foot race against the pig.
Man, that video was hilarious.
And somebody
Who would have known Rich could be so
And he
damn
just kept
funny?
going.
Yeah.
Rich was on it. Just saying.
And
Alex says, as long as I can go fast and go right, I'm good.
Yep.
somebody asked when the race was. We're not exactly
Trying to
sure
get the
yet.
track open.
Whenever they get the track finished.
Yeah.
Hopefully around
Hey, I will
Thanksgiving.
say, so I went to Miami's yesterday. This is the best looking one I've ever been in.
Well, yeah, because it's brand new.
No, not just because it's clean. I know that's where you were going.
It's brand new.
They had an interior designer come in and design this place.
Oh,
It is
cool.
painted
Yeah.
with neutral colors. They got a plate of food painted on the wall.
Yeah, it looks good.
I mean, this friggin' place looks as good as like the only thing I can compare it to, like if you went into Jim and Nick's and talk about how the decor is, this place looks as good as Jim and Nick's.
Never been.
I think it looks better personally. But it's nice. Paintings on the wall, not just because it's clean. I knew Tina.
No, I didn't say it
I
was
saw
clean.
that look
I
in
said
your
because
eye.
it's new.
No, it is. It has a really good decor. It is really
Ooh.
good. And the peach cobbler, oh my God, it was amazing.
They had peach cobbler.
They gave away some free cups of peach cobbler because it
Dang
was the grand opening.
man.
It was so hot, I had to leave it sitting there.
That's
And
my
then once it
favorite.
cooled down, It was still hot. It was cool enough to eat. I was eating it, and the peaches were so hot I had to wait a little bit longer. But then when I got what was left, I could drink it. Oh, my God, it was amazing.
I love peach cobbler and a big old scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Oh, yeah, it would have been, been off the hook.
Okay.
Would have been off the hook.
What?
So, what? Rich needs to do a honey boo-boo
What?
in the truck. Oh, I don't know.
Ew.
I got to pee. I'll keep going.
I gotta go.
Okay, well, Stephanie, talk.
Okay.
Hurry up, and go pee so I can go.
Yeah, Tina's got to go get her mammogram done.
Get the booby squished.
Y'all.
I'll get pictures.
Dondra's asking if you saw Coco. I guess that's your niece, right, Dondra?
Oh, is that? At Mamie's?
Yeah.
Yeah. She said that her niece was working there.
Cool.
Which my daughter works just down the road too at Goodfellas, the pizza place. Well, it's not a pizza place; it's a sports bar, but they do a lot of pizzas. Same person
cool.
owns Willie's, the Mexican restaurant in Social Circle.
I haven't had any Mexican in a long time. It's been a while since we went and ate Mexican.
I took Mama out to eat Mexican lunch. Monday? Yes.
And morning, Alvin and Holly on YouTube.
What's happening?
All right, I'm going.
All right. Hope everything comes out all right.
Candy said,
Or goes in all right, because you're going in a squeezer. It's a juicer. She's going to get a juicer.
That's what it looks like, kind of.
It's like making lemonade. Squeeze them puppies.
Skeet, skeet, skeet. Skeet, 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 skeet.
No milking.
Bobby said hashtag booby
Yeah.
squeeze.
Booby squeeze.
Yep.
And that stuff hurts. It really does. So Dondra says that actually it's Tim's niece, but I claim her as mine too. She wanted to know if you saw Coco
I don't
Scotty,
know what the hell a cocoa
at
is.
Mammy's.
All right.
What am I supposed to do? Hey, bye. What am I supposed to do? Walk in there and go, hey, is Coco here? Like, how the hell do I know who the hell Coco is?
I don't know. Ask Dondra.
Damn, Dondra, what's wrong with you damn rednecks? How am I supposed to know who Coco is? What kind of pervert walks up at Mammy's and wanting Coco? Is it a strip club? No. Ain't in there asking for no Coco. Is her name Coco because she's like light skin or something? Like, what? Why would you call her? I don't know. I mean, the girl behind the counter was light skinned. Is that what we're trying to say?
I don't know. Yes. Dondra says, yep.
Yep on what? Yep on what, Dondra?
Yeah,
you
he
damn
asked a lot of questions.
Rednecks in there one syllable. Yep. What the hell is yep means? Yep. You friggin'. How'd you get a job working where you work if you can only speak in hums and syllables?
Oh, and now she's saying
yep.
you.
So
yep. You're supposed
You
to
want a
do
Pepsi?
that.
Yep. Come on, girl. Type a damn sentence. Wansley, how you work with this woman?
She works across
God.
Oh, so Dondra said her name is Dakota. We call her Coco.
Well, you're cuckoo if you think I'm supposed to know who that was. Send me a picture. Uh-oh.
You done got
I'm in trouble.
it now.
Live on Just
Yes,
for Fun
that's
Radio.
right. You're in trouble, fucker.
Oh! What's up?
Yep, and you are the pervert.
Why am I the pervert?
Because you're the one that said something about, what do you think I am, a pervert? And I was like, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, like I'm supposed to go up in the damn Miami's looking like, yeah, Stardust here.
She may have been out in the, dining area.
How am I supposed to know who this person is?
I'm going to send you a picture of her.
Thank you.
I'll message you a picture of her so
Okay.
you'll know who she is next time.
Okay, because I was lost.
And Wansley
Yeah,
says she's behind a locked door. That's how she works with Dondra.
God, no doubt.
Yeah, that's right. They keep me behind a locked door.
You or her, because she may be safer. She's the one behind the locked
yeah,
door.
she is behind she is definitely behind a locked door.
Good Lord. Sometimes you got to wonder, is that locked room to keep you in or keep them out? Just saying.
It's to keep her in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all have a
All
good
right,
day.
have a good day.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was. So on YouTube, Candy said, I just made the best breakfast, yummy biscuits, gravy, eggs, bacon, and sausage. Oh, did Jeff share those smoked ribs with y'all?
Yes, had them. Dog loved the bones too. Mamie's yesterday, I had a steak biscuit. A friend of mine named Brandy makes the biscuit. Some things were off the chain.
Is it like the country fried steak?
No, it was like steak biscuit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess it would be like country fried steak. I mean, we're at a country freaking eating place. And hash browns. The hash browns, of course, they have to have oil on them. So they were slightly oily, but only because they have to have a certain amount of oil on them. Duh. Yeah. But they were so good by themselves. Like you didn't have to like cover them in ketchup or nothing. I did put a little ketchup on there, but that's only after I had already eaten some of them because I put a little bit of ketchup on there. But because you didn't want your ketchup mixing with your biscuit and your steak biscuit with gravy, because then that would just be a weird taste.
Yeah. We had some of the hamburgers that Travis had got from the butcher when he went and got all that meat. And they were pretty thick. They were, I don't know, maybe about the size of a Whopper patty, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And they were very greasy, though. And that's what I told him. I said, well, you can tell this ain't ground chuck.
Well, I was going to say greasy would indicate fat, you know?
Yeah, they were pretty greasy. They were good, but they were...
How'd you cook them?
He cooked them on the grill.
How the hell did it go greasy then? Most grease drips off.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I left her a $2 tip, Dondra. I saw her face. She was our waitress because we barely made it there at the end. Like, you know, when we were leaving, the door was locked. They had to unlock the door to let us out. Yep, you need to ask her if I left her a tip. Very good tip. Yeah, because I was thinking that was going to sound wrong to say, hey, ask if the DJ tipped you very well. Yeah, that probably wouldn't sound right.
Did you get the DJ's
just
tip?
saying.
That's
just saying.
that doesn't sound right.
Probably wouldn't sound right.
About as bad as when George said he was on top.
Yes. Yep. But yeah, she walked up and cleaned up our tray area, right? But it was time to go. Like literally, it was time to go. I was standing there talking to the owner and all that kind of stuff.
And Dondra Holly is on the YouTube because she couldn't get the Facebook to work.
Yeah, Facebook has its moments, you know.
And she's saying, "Hey, Dondra, love you." So that's where she's at. And she's saying, "Hey," and Jeff.
Or did it say, "Hey, Dumdra"?
Jeff H says they locked Dondra in the closet.
Can you see why?
She gonna get you.
I mean, come on. She needs to put on a green shirt and come to wrestling.
And Matthew says prime rib, London broil make best burgers.
Oh, and thanks for that, Candy, by the way. I meant to tell you that. It's been busy. A lot of people just forget how busy it is, you know. I don't know what people think. Do they think the camera just turns off and that's it? But, you know, I've been out trying to find buildings. I'm having to, when I go to these buildings, I'm having to try to find out, you know, how's the internet in these areas? How are these? How are these? How are these? You know, I went and looked at the one building that I looked at several months ago in Monroe. There's just zero parking. Like in the parking.
Not even in the back?
There is no back parking.
Oh.
And the front, you can only park for 2 hours. So literally, what do you do then?
For real.
You know? So it's kind of a catch-22. Like I couldn't even have guests come to the studio and park in the front because couldn't stay.
Right.
So it just kind of sucks to that part of Monroe. And it's a great building and just no parking.
Yeah, it looked beautiful inside.
The second part is question of internet. And then, you know, I looked at another building in Monroe and the getting in and out of it is hard, but great exposure. So it's kind of a catch-22. So Matthew says, I'm not reading that out loud. Yeah, Jeff says, Scotty is very busy. Yeah, it's just that time of the year. I mean, it always does this until about November. Then it slows down. Used to it slow down from November to February. The problem now is it started to be November to January. That at the end of January we pick back up, you know?
Yeah. And then now in November, though, for Veterans Day, they're wanting you to come do something.
Oh yeah, the day, I'm so glad you said that. November 11th, we turn 9 years old. The radio station turns 9 years old. But I will not be here. We're not going to do a show that day. It's Veterans Day. The American Legion's asked me to come up and do something. I thought it was only right to go celebrate our 9 years with them while doing the big event they were doing. And who better to share it with, you know? And what I'm hoping is like Jeff H will come out. Anybody that's not working that day will come out and kind of help celebrate 9 years with us and have a good time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Man.
Joe Lieber has to work, though.
Yeah, because me and Travis were sitting there and we were trying to figure it out. So we started coming around, I guess the station was about 6 months old.
I don't know, because
Because the first event that we ever did with you before we were really working with you, had asked Travis if he could come help you, was the Memorial Day.
Hell if I can remember.
And it was before the 1 year party at
Fusion.
Kelly's and Chips. Because isn't that where the 1 year party was?
For me?
Yeah.
No, my 1 year party was at Fusion's. That party at Kelly and Chips was Kelly's party.
Oh, but I thought you were celebrating.
My party was thrown at Fusion's. We got on stage, had stripper and whole 9 yards. And then Waterhead and Chris put on a banana hammock thong and waved their junk in Crystal Miller's face on stage. That was the 1 year for us. Yeah, it was a bit odd.
Yeah, that's funny.
Chris and Waterhead stood up on a chair. The foot fell through the chair. Waterhead was stuck with his junk swinging and one leg stuck in the chair. Couldn't get the chair off. The chair was like a bear trap on his foot. Oh, yeah, it was completely sad. But I know when you start going back to the Jimbos would be 2012.
Yeah. Because we used to help you do those.
Because 13's when the morning show started.
Yep.
I think it was 13.
Because we had already.
Well, I can't even keep track of it no more. I have to just start celebrating. I know the radio station turned 6 years old sometime in October, and I know Veterans Day the station turns 9. That much I know.
Yeah, because I know it would turn a year old 11/11/11.
Yes.
Because I remember that. And
then when it came to the morning show, I've tried to trace it back to when Emmy got her license, because the very first morning that Emmy didn't have to drive, I tried to sleep in, and that's when I kept getting asked to go downstairs and play music, and that's what started the morning show. And like a week or two into the morning show, you and Jen came.
Yep.
Jen says that it was like a month after I did the morning show y'all came in, but I thought y'all came in within like that first 2 week period.
We did.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we did.
So
you had done it by yourself for like a week,
and
then we came because it was before the Halloween party.
Yes, I always remember it was like mid-month. I always remember it being mid-month, but I've tried to trace it back using time hop and stuff, trying to find when I posted, I don't have to drive Emmy no more. But boy, you talking about a pain in the ass.
Yeah, because I've tried to figure out, because somebody, I think it was Andy Bass that said we started the morning show October 6th. And maybe that's when you started playing the music. But yeah, I thought it was closer to the middle.
I thought so, but I can't remember.
I thought it was
it's really,
the 12th or 13th.
The important part is just knowing October.
Yeah, it's October.
And knowing the 9 years. And I think it's amazing because people keep saying, oh, it would never make it. It would never make it. It would never make it.
Yep.
9 years professionally and successfully. So for anybody to say any different, you're full of shit.
Yep.
I mean, it is what it is. This is what I do.
And there's no
and
way
I do a good job at it.
there's no way to go back and find out exactly when you made the first Just for Fun app, is there?
Yeah, I can sort of find it. That would have been 2012. 2012, I
Yeah,
know.
because at first we had to listen through Shoutcast.
Mm-hmm. So 2012 was the first app. And then like videos, my wife saw something in Time Hop that shows like the first time or one of the first times that she saw me in the car doing a video with a BlackBerry. It goes back to like 2011 because when we started dating in 2011, I had the BlackBerry. It wasn't until after we were really dating that I got the Apple. So for her showing that video would be back 2000. It could have been 2010, but it was 2010-ish or 2011. That's why I laugh when all these people act like they're so original. I'm like, you are far from an original. You are far from an original.
Because I remember people trying to pull off doing stuff that y'all did on the night show.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all started out with the night show Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Yeah.
And then you went to just Tuesdays and Wednesdays because you started doing bike nights on Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
And you called them Thirsty Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
And then you went to Wednesday and Thursdays because you started doing bike nights on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So-
Watch this. I'm opening my my Time Hop, which is going to show my September 18th. And of course, it had to reconnect because all the Facebook crap. It has to all reconnect after all these updates.
Facebook's sucking lately. There's so many times I get aggravated.
Well,
with
it's
it.
just because
I
they
wanna
keep
take it
updating and
off.
updating and
Yeah.
updating and updating and updating and updating
And
and
it takes over
updating.
your damn phone. I just want to delete it half the
Yep.
time, but I leave it on there.
So a year ago today, I see pictures of person's excursions upside down. Sweetie pics. Adam, Selena's husband, my cousin came by to get hugs with the dog. 3 years ago. Let's just keep on going. Okay.
Jeff H
so,
says the old crackberry.
Yeah, so on this date, as far as it's going back, is for me, it's 3 years ago. How weird is that? Let's see what Facebook shows.
Yeah, because shoot, I was getting some of the.
Well, it
stuff-
had to reconnect, so it's probably
yeah.
not because I had to let it re-sign in, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah,
So it says September 18th last year, Larry Cox had that video that him and Alex made. 1 year ago is me doing 0-30 to recovery with Robert Wisnut and one of his friends. 1 year ago, Karina was getting her hair done with Zach.
I remember when she did that. She
She
came all the way from Germany to get a Zach dude. Not just playing. But yeah, kind of, sort of.
2 years ago, Highway Jack had done a show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Let me just keep scrolling. And this is through Facebook's memories. 3 years ago, me and Zaylee. I'm going to hit share on that one.
Yeah, it came up in my memories on Facebook a couple of days ago when I had taken Zaylee and got her face painted when we were at the concert down at Shady Dale, and I got the Batman painted on her. Scotty almost killed me.
So on this day, 2014, does anybody know who Martin Henderson is? Martin Henderson is the guy that has played a doctor on tons of shows. He's just been in tons of movies. He was in DeKalb County Courthouse following a detective to learn a role, and Philip Snow recognized him, and he handed him the phone, and I got to talk to him on the phone for like 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep, isn't that just funny? You forget all the really crazy things that I've been part of, and those sort of objects. 6 years ago, I'm just trying to scroll, you guys. Facebook's running slow. I just wanted to see if it showed anything from how long ago it was.
Yeah.
8 years ago, 10 years ago.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
'cause I just-
10 years is as far back as it'll go. How weird is that?
That's weird.
10 years ago, September 18th, 2009. Damn, the rain is just not stopping. I'm sick of hearing, well, at least we needed it, whatever. And that was 10 years ago on that day. Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's real cool because I'll see posts sometimes that will be like 2009, and it'll be stuff like me being at Southside Steve's.
Well, so
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just got I pulled mine up, and so 5 years ago,
Actually, it'd be 11 years ago now.
it was the second annual Pink Pooch Parade.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I
That's
can't
why when
believe
people
we've
try
been
to
doing it that
say,
long.
well, see, and that's what I'm getting at. When people try to go, hey,
Just the
man,
parade.
I met you at that Harley event. And I'm like, which one? Because for a long time, I was the motorcycle DJ. I'm not going to say that's all I did, but I did all of them. And the problem is when you become that guy that has done it so much, so often, you have to start remembering I try to say these words, and this is something I started saying because I'm so sick of people taking my words, acting like they said it before me. I started saying when you limit yourself and you make limitations for yourself, that now is your limitation. So like when all I was doing was bike stuff, that was all I was ever going to do. So I had to start branching out, doing more than just bike stuff, because if not, I was always going to be known as the Richard Pryor. So I'm like, anytime you start making limitations for yourself, that becomes your limitations. I have no limits, you know?
Yep.
I just can't do just bike stuff, because then you get known as strictly that guy. And I couldn't just be that guy. I had to keep growing and doing what I do. And people make comments now like, oh, I don't see you do bike stuff anymore. And I'm like, well, I mean, I just have a lot going on. And bike nights don't pay money. Bike nights don't pay anything. I have to pay my bills. I'm not that crackhead karaoke guy that's working for a pitcher of beer and some crackers. I got bills to pay. I'm called professional. I don't just do this on the weekends. This is what I do. I have to pay my bills. So it changes things. It just changes things. I love the fact of now I can just roll up to an event, be handed a microphone, because I've worked my ass off to get here. This is an everyday, all day long, doesn't stop train. And people just don't get it, you know? No. Some people do it just for fun. And mine started out that way. And I still am having some hellacious fun. But it's turned into a lot more than just for fun. I mean, it's turned into everything I wished it ever would have been.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, the events that we do were more like before we just threw it together. We made it sound good and everything, and I'm not gonna say that we really didn't put our heart into it, because we did, because that's what got us, but we just kind of just flowed with it, where now we're almost like we have a clipboard and a sign sheet, you know, checking off everything.
Well, it's because
we
people
check and
but
double
it's
check
but it's
and
also
double check.
It's also turned into so many people have watched so many big things on TV that they expect it to be bigger. And then they've seen us make it bigger and expect it to be bigger. And the reason this matters is like weddings. One reason I quit doing weddings, unless I'm friends with somebody, I'm not doing weddings anymore. Because these girls are watching all these $10,000, $30,000 weddings, and they want to pay you $500, and they expect you to give them a $2,000 DJ service.
Yeah.
If you're not paying, I ain't playing.
Yep.
You know, if I show up to a free event, I will play the radio station and I will be on the microphone. If I'm breaking out the computer, like I did this for the thing, for the Fuzz run, I did break out my computer. I did do my thing. But typically, if it's free, I'm playing the radio station.
Yeah.
Because then my sponsors get heard too.
Yeah, and then that gets
But that
you
saves
out
me.
there.
Well, it saves me from having to bring computers out. It saves me from having to sit behind a desk. It saves me from having to do all this. All I got to do is just turn my music on and walk off and mingle and do my job. That is my job.
And what people don't realize is he also has an app on his phone that he can control the radio station.
Right, I can
Wherever
change
he's
songs
at,
if I
he
want
can-
to.
Yeah, he can change.
I can
songs.
even do if the studio phone's here, I can do live shout outs
Yep.
while I'm here. Watch, I'll prove a point.
Yeah, because we actually did this. I can't remember the concert. I think it might have been one of the first Kid Rock concerts that we went to. And we were parked in the parking lot, tailgating. And he actually did that because there was a party bus behind us. And they kind of didn't believe what we were saying. So Scotty gave him a shout out.
Hey, everybody, it's DJ Scotty live from the storage room. That's right. I heard all the cool people in the closet. I was in here looking for Rich Archer, and I can't find him. I do see 2 largemouth bass on the wall, so I figured that big-ass mouth of his, he would be somewhere in here, too. But look, I'm going to go look over here under the clothes that have been missing for about 6 months. I think I just found Stephanie's T-shirt. Bye.
Oh, my Batman t-shirt. So here I am blaming Travis, and it was really you that snitched it. That's funny.
Well, if I would have got your Batman shirt, you'd have seen the bat symbol in the sky because I'd have set it on fire.
Oh my God, the other night when we were supposed to have the full moon, well, we did have the full moon, and it was Friday the 13th.
You want to see a full moon? I'll
No.
see you a full moon. Hey.
Travis told me, he said, come outside for a minute. So I walked outside. He was putting gas in the truck. And I looked up at the moon, and I swear, I tried to take a picture of it. It didn't work. But I swear to God, it looked like the Batman symbol up there.
Oh, wow.
The way the clouds were over it, it
Mhm.
looked just like the Batman signal in the sky. It's
So
pretty
look,
cool.
let's get the hell up out of here. I
Yep,
gotta
yep.
pee.
I do too.
We'll see y'all on the flip side. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Do me the honor and please, please, please share the show.
And we'll try to remember to give the Kid Rock tickets away tomorrow.
Without you guys, we can't continue to grow. I've got to get my numbers up. In order to be categorized, we just went up 1 today, and I've been begging people to share. So please share. I shared something a little while ago that's a link to us saying, please, it says Just Fun Radio wants you. Please help me get my numbers up. Please share. Tell your friends to like us. Even if they like us and then don't follow the page, at least I get the number. I need it. All right, I know I shouldn't have said that, but come on, I need the numbers. I got to get that category I need. All right, I love you a long time. I see y'all on the flip side.
Bye.
Today's show is sponsored by Copy Central. That's right, Copy Central, more than just a copy store, more than just a place to get your dang things faxed. Check them out. Copy Central does raps, letter, and signs. They do so much more. That's right, go check out Copy Central. Today's show is sponsored by Copy Central.